What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we got a really special guest in the building. A couple weeks ago, I had put out a podcast with another former member of Stonelove. And then under all the comments, you've seen a lot of people asking for this man here. You know who we have in the building today? We have Chico, formerly of Stonelove, in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
Right. Yeah, we there, muscle. We there.
Yes, man. Thank you so very much for actually coming on the show, because as I said, I had to search you for a bit, and when we connected, you said, okay, let's make it happen, because people been asking for you. So let's talk the things and talk the story. And I mean, there's so much to catch up on.
Well, yeah, I'm usually a low-key guy, in a sense where I don't do a lot of interview, I don't take a lot of pictures and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and a lot of people has contacted me to do different interviews, but I've never really done any. Okay. Cancer. Cancer, my brethren, him say, yo,
yeah,
do it, man, do it. Because if you notice, it take me a couple of days to respond to you. So Cancer said, do it, man, do it. You know, see it. So
good. That's the big up Cancer.
Yeah, no, man. You see, listen, that guy, I don't think he get his just due. I don't think Cancer get the ratings that he deserves.
For sure.
Right. So I have to big him up. Cancer, though, I think one of the reasons is that Cancer is a more low-key guy, too, in a sense that is a man where film thing different, Cancer, I mean, come start make the nice fan Stonelove.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. No nice never used to make fan Stonelove. Kind of remember how Rory used to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So Cancer is more like warm and easy inside the Shabba.
Word for word. That's exactly how he said.
Yeah, play. Girl, you good. I can't just say, come again, selector. Warm and easy inside the Shabba. That was more you think. But it Cancer can play music muscle.
Yeah. So
this is one of the things is that when I got to Stonelove in the 80s, because one song officially me play before Stonelove.
Okay, so let's get in that, because you see basically how we do this here. I want to know life before Stonelove, life during Stonelove, and life after Stonelove. So then you had played one song officially before Stonelove.
Officially, yeah. A song named Surf Disco in St. Mary.
Okay.
Yeah, because this how I spend most of my childhood, and I go secondary school. That's what is now high school. Actually, I went to primary school there, and secondary school there.
Okay.
But so while in school, like from I think 9th grade, I started playing surf disco.
Okay.
Officially. And then from there, the Stonelove thing came about.
And how long were you playing surf disco for?
As I said, from 9th grade, so that probably be about 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah. When saying so, I've always been in music, and I play around a couple of other songs, because in my area, you have sound in my area, so I used to be around those sound systems. So I played and I talked and stuff like that. So, but officially, my sound was surf disco.
Surf disco. Okay, you played that for a couple of years. Did surf disco and Stonelove ever play together?
No, never. I don't think we had the balls. No, but we played with Classic though. While Classic was in our time, right? in its ears. Classic, we played again. Classic in St. Mary. Classic give away. I want beating that night too because it's like, yo, we never really this Classic per se, but in them days, you have some little sneaking tune where you're not dub plate, because we never have no whole dub plate at the time neither. Okay. So not dub plate, but some little sneaking tune where you're drawing, and them a big selector, so them know say you're rare, right? So, but in another era there, we had the sound there so as soul sound system in the area. And then you have a dancehall sound named Tyrant that is at the time.
Yes.
So, Tyrant, every now and then we used to go play Tyrant too. So you see like people like Lady Saw and Admiral Tibet and them people that Junior Demos, me and Junior Demos, though older than me, basically grew up together.
Okay.
You understand me? Because we live in the same area. And you have the sound system. When me I grew up them time, them used to DJ pan a sound named Torpedo.
Yes.
One of the baddest dancehall sound out of St. Mary. See them going all the 4-sound clash back in the days when them had the 4-sound dancehall clash and them stuff there. One of the baddest sound out of St. Mary them time. Them are carrying the biggest artists them come through and all these things. So, Saw a long time. We know we saw grew up everything.
Okay.
That's it. So so that's it. But Surf is the official song.
That's originally where you started. Now you were on there for about 3 or 4 years. And this time you were still living in St. Mary at this time here?
Yes.
Okay, so then what was the transition like from Surf to Stonelove? How did the opportunity even come up to get to Stonelove?
Okay. You have a lot of people for thank for a lot of things in my life. Both living and career wise. This guy by the name of Captain Midnight.
Yes.
That is another underestimated selector. Right? So at the time while me I play Surf, and as me say, we used to moonlight around Tyrant too. So in Captain Midnight, Tyrant used to hire a selector as bounty hunter. Okay. Right? So this time, because I remember we had a clash with them while playing the Surf, and them bringing in a selector named Kagiwela. Right? He used to play a song named Smarlax.
Yes. And
them bringing Kagiwela come clash against me. That was a murderous clash the night later. Right? Because Tyrant have way more dub than we. Because they had the money, and thing, and them bringing Kagi, and that's something that is wicked. Mad. And then after Kagiwela, they brought in Captain Midnight to come do some bounty work. Yeah. So that's how me and Captain, which we know Captain Midnight before that, but that's how Captain Midnight get to see me and play music, right? So him say, Stonelove want a selector, right? And he say, just go check the man. I mean, and for months or whatever, probably even about a year with the linger. Because that's me saying, I still at school. And then him finally decide, we just got so much got on, because my old lady live a Seaview. That is a different history, The whole thing of history, So we only live at Seaview at town. So we got town and figure, for the summer, and we decided to make a check Paul.
Okay.
So him say, all right, come in. Let me hear where you're going with. I mean, meet me at Torrington Bridge. Instead of meet him at Torrington Bridge from the following Wednesday, I think we meet him like the Friday. Okay. We go at Torrington Bridge. Me play. So actually, when we start play Stonelove, we only used to play Stonelove for the weekend.
What?
Yeah, because we did go to school.
Yeah.
But this is the last year in high school, in a secondary school.
And what year was this that you
I think that probably about 87, somewhere about there, 87, 88, or whatever. Something like that.
Who was on Stonelove when you got there at that time there?
Cancer, Weepo and Rory and Cancer.
So you were actually the fourth one in out
Actually, they had two other guys before me, but one never did stay there too long. So nobody even get to know about that brother there.
Yeah.
Me forgot to end name at the time though. But and then you have Birchell, Disco Birch.
Yes.
Well, me know Disco Birch for a long time because Disco Birch used to play Exodus.
Okay.
Yeah, Exodus Nuclear. So, but then Birchell did play Stonelove too. So anyway, but Birchell is a man we all he's a technician.
Yes.
Any equipment or speaker and them stuff that Birchell can fix. So Birchell a man we turn up for y'all a week and then 2 weeks or a month straight and then see him again for the next 6 months.
Okay, so this is 87.
Yeah, somewhere about this one. And anyway, so we come on the weekend and we go back at town Monday morning and go to school. Anyway, so eventually we didn't want to get into why we really decided to say, yo, after we left school, we decided to say, yo, officially we start playing the song.
Okay.
I think when we get to Stonelove too, you know, we could have blend, but we couldn't mix.
Got you.
You understand? We couldn't mix good. We could have blend, but we couldn't mix good. Like rhythm for rhythm, we could have do them the same rhythm thing good, do that good. But when the rhythm the different and you have to slow down the BPM and all, we did have a hard time with that. So Paul send me this go show, you know. Paul send me go a Skateland.
Yeah.
At the time, the DJ for Skateland was Snakey.
Yes.
Donovan Snakey. Big up to Donovan Snakey anywhere in Ireland there. And he was also an engineer at Jammins.
Yes.
See it?
There, yes.
Yeah. So Snakey teach me how to mix.
Yeah.
Right? But anyhow, at this point, when you go at Stonelove, it was more like an order. An order at the time. You're going to say order. So you go and at the time, Cancer play early. Right? When Birchell did it, Birchell will come in and him talk and then usually make Birchell did wicked pan playing boogie, disco. Yeah. So when it come time for disco, Birchell would play the disco. And in talk on the mic, I brother there have one of the LTS voice in our business. Right? So Rory that play the bass time. So prime time. And then we would have done the dance.
Yeah.
So that was the order at the time.
Yeah.
Right? But me and Rory worked together throughout all this. So, because when me I go, Rory used to pick out the music himself. But in order for me know the song them, me start pick them out myself.
Got you.
Me go in, and like nobody never say, yo, Chico, it's your job to pick out the tune them. This is the way how you have to learn the music. You have to understand, say, you have to learn the music. The Stonelove tune them. Because you hear them, but you want get familiar with how them look. So, I start pack out the tune them myself. So, by this time now, they're on the sound when Rory forward. We may start early, then Cancer come in and start play. Cancer have him crowd where people come feel hear them and they play
Direct.
earlier. So the man Cancer come in and play, and then Rory come. So we work with the two man there, right? And Cancer teach me is the only man called Stonelove. You were expected to whatever you were expected to bring something to the table,
For sure.
and also learn what's going on there, right? But nobody need a teach you nothing, really.
Got you.
You have to pick up stuff. God, power now one man will say, oh, there, every now and then, and we come whisper, you play, and then we come whisper in the ears and say, yo, that little tune, play that little tune.
Yeah.
You see it. I remember walking with some dub plate and him say, run them song, yeah. But nobody, so the only man who really teach me anything was Cancer. Because at the time, you know the whole early 80s tune them. All 80s tune them. Some of the 70s music them, but you know a lot of song. You hear a lot of song, but you're not familiar with the song, like the artist's name and all these things, and can't remember which.
You're the kid. You're the brand new little kid on the big heavy song.
Up until, look at this now. I left Stonelove, 96 or something like that.
Okay.
And up until I left Stonelove, I was the youngest selector on that song. Billy Slaughter, all on me, Malcolm X, all on me, G-Force, all on me, Rory, Cancer, Weep Out. I was the youngest selector on that song.
Did not know that.
Yes. So, you have to go and pick up things, watch and pick up things but from yourself. But I was more the talking thing, be good at that. So, as I said, when you went, there was an order that you follow certain things. There was no, you understand that Rory had the ace span the sound.
Yeah.
So when him come and ready for work, you just make Rory work, right? You understand that. You understand the order of things. I can remember I was there, and the first time I actually start, like, it was like 6 months after I get to Stonelove officially. We go back to St. Mary, go play one place named Arrows Bambulan.
Yes.
Right? And we are playing and the dance are going wicked it up. And at this time, me and man we are select the music, I pass the music and Cancer play. And Cancer say, dance and dance bash it up. And Cancer say, come again. So it just that Paul, they just walk in and dance, And Paul say, yo, road boy, all the man fit in him backyard. Are you there on mic? Give man the mic, man talk the mic. You know see it?
Yeah.
So from then, it was no turning back. From that night.
So it's like you got the energy from the home court. It's like you went to town, picked up the big song, and you came back home to St. Mary in front of your people and really to play the song.
But when we got Stonelove now, remember this, Rory are the man. Our neck, the selector, that boy, the brother there. Ratings. I want a wickedest juggler in the business.
For sure.
Let me say, for a party, man, they can juggle, but Rory different with the theme thing. Rory can take. Rory teach me something inadvertently. Teach me some things, but playing music where trust me. So in my next time, so when we got Stonelove now, we start talk like Rory.
Yes.
And before me go any further, Rory did an interview with Irish and Chin. It was a very controversial interview, from I can remember. One thing he said there that a couple of things were accurate, and we can't say for everything because there was live Stonelove before Chico went there. So we can't speak for that. But he said, I came to Stonelove to replace him. That is not true.
Yeah.
When I went to Stonelove, Paul said to me, he said, listen, the sound I gonna start tour a lot. Because the sound did that tour. But again, when we Paul left, so in can't we Paul and Rory that normally travel back then. When we Paul left, one you can't come from Birchell to be there. And sometimes it was Cancer alone. And as we said, Cancer is smooth talking. Things did start need more energy on the microphone at the time. So Paul said, when we gone, I need somebody to be able to hold it while we leave. Because one of the biggest problem, if you remember, you know, Classic. You know if you remember when Classic did go on with Jagabee and Bob Campbell and go. And when them go tour, you know, and come back, you know, Stonelove take over that space, you know, man. Cause at the time them are go with everybody.
Oh,
You understand what I say?
Yes.
So Sidney O'Daly gone, Bob Campbell gone, whatever. And at the time, Bob never did really play that much. He was talking. Jagabee gone. So Stonelove eat half his food.
Paul seen what happened?
Yeah.
He didn't want the same thing to come catch him now.
Paul, may I tell you this? I was smart brother. Paul the man will start make sound business a business. Make sound business start be a business. Real business. Cause man in a have a sound thing, but most of it them will tell us it's a habit thing. Cause they must spend more than they must make.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? So yeah. So at the time the order with the Rory thing, not true. So my brethren, genius, gentle, genius, kind of look more like a hippie at all, but not that gentle anymore. My brethren. So that was not true. I that me was sweet for Paul Pan because that's what Paul said to me, right in a Denton, Rona Denton. Said, listen, when we go up on tour, the sound never start tour, and we need somebody to hold the energy while gone. So yeah. So as I say, when we go, we start talk like Rory.
Yeah.
So one thing him say is that Rory did say, boy, and he's mentioned that to me, he used to talk like him.
Yeah.
So it's like when me I play, it's like him already in a dance.
Okay.
So but we never know saying take offense to it still. So it seemed that way. Eventually, me find my own way. Right? But try remember this, especially in the early part of the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. Almost every sound the selector try to talk like Rory, sound like Rory, you know, everywhere you go, you know.
That was the standard when it came to MCing on any sound worldwide.
Yeah.
It was that Rory, smoothie, classic-y type of sound.
Exactly. Yeah, everybody did try to talk like Rory. So anyway, with that now, then we are going work a thing. Paul, the sound start tour. I can remember 1 year, about a year straight, roaring at that Jamaica, you know. I play Stonelove, you know. You know, see. So, even since last year, we mentioned it to Paul. And me say, what did happen there? So, he left for about a year, roaring a play at Jamaica, a P international thing.
Yeah.
Rory, when Rockawa as award kept, Rory got selected of the year.
Okay.
When me I play Stonelove, basically you live in a Rory footstep, right? So no matter how bad you be, you can't climb this up.
Yeah.
Cause I was wondering to why Captain Midnight never walk in at the space instead of me. But think about it.
Mm-hmm.
A two giant that.
Yeah.
Two giant. It ain't gonna work. You understand what I say?
100%.
So it take a man where can humble and say, yo, because me just love music and love peer music, love be around music. Just being around music is joy enough for me.
For sure.
Right? So me never look for boss and me never cause me I think about say, all right. When me I go, me I say, all right, me I go choose Stonelove for go now, but what kind of living me I go make? Otherwise, a daytime.
Okay, that's when, because now I guess Stonelove takes up so much of your life, especially nighttime. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do.
No. When we just go, when we just go before we make the choice to go full time, me I say, what me I go do in the daytime?
Yeah.
Turn out, we never need to do nothing because Stonelove play 7 nights a week. Twice on Sundays. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we never really need to say, go look at a job. Because I remember when even Billy Slaughter come at Stonelove, he used to work and eventually he have to tap.
So, okay, so then this is what it is. So you were the first new guy, the young guy that came in. You were in the 80s, the late 80s coming up. So who came in right after you then?
Malcolm X. Malcolm X came up sometime in the 90s, the early 90s he came in. And then Billy Slaughter come about 8 months after him. Okay,
so then it was quick succession after there. Before we even get to the Malcolm X, with the 1 year that Rory was gone, all right, was that the time where you got to really figure out yourself as Chico and figure out how you're going to stay on the sound?
Yes.
What you're going to bring to it?
Yeah, so, yes. So, me are one of the man where change this just smooth talk, even though people always say me have one of the better voice in my business, even Paul.
Yeah.
But we start changing it because Sky Juice are the man with the nice thing and the yo, first. So then it's for match Sky Juice energy. You can't just come in and say, wow, I'm easy inside the shop. You have to play, and them time the Stonelove did start play with Metro North.
Okay.
So me and one of the man, Sky Juice, me think started. Me and one of the man, Johnny Gard.
Yes.
When Johnny, cause me know Johnny, as me say, me used to live at Seaview. So my mother did that so. When me know Johnny Gard from me I grew up, them live a train line. I live at one place named Marley. Phase 1, phase 2. Them live at phase 1, me live at phase 2. Right? So me know them man from them time there. I play White Star.
Yes.
White Star him used to play. The whole of them. Johnny brother, Tony did their bodyguard before Johnny, you know.
And they're Tony and Johnny are brothers?
The whole of them are family, man. The whole of them are family, man. Tony and Johnny. Tony did that bodyguard before Johnny.
Yes.
So while Tony the bodyguard, Johnny did that White Star.
Got you.
Right? So in that time, you know, when from the sound start, them a travel Rory, them a travel enough, then me have to start figure my way through. Right? So Cancer play, as me say, what was the order, the order. So you just kind of just say, we not go try push out Cancer, because that was never the thing. So Cancer mix and me talk. You see, me pass the music in mix and me talk. Right? So even in them time there, how this thing work? Because me did it with me and Cancer did it from early and I play, right? before so most I tune them, and we start play them from early, you know. Cause especially on Thursday night, from with our traffic, so we used to do a thing named sneak preview.
Yes.
Where we play nothing but new music, right? Right. Sometime when Rory did it, would have take part because him did it from Jump Street, so him used to do it too. But after a while, I did me and Cancer, I do it and you know see it. So I play your music, so we introduce some music and Ray. And sometime Rory that come to me, hear me I play a song and say, yo, song the body not put in a juggling now. But for the most part, me used to just start slide them in a juggling. For the most part, cause where I say, yo, the tune has pick up steam, you know. So we just start slide it in a juggling now. So I saw them thing they used to work. So me defer to Cancer. Me never go and I try to kick out Cancer, nothing at all. So me defer to Cancer. Cancer makes it turn out that we became a good team.
The team was basically Cancer being the older selector, and you being the younger selector came together and put together a good team.
Yeah. So we actually made a good team. So when tour and them stuff there, me and Cancer most I part, me and Cancer used to tour together.
Got you.
Right? So we did it and things are go on, Stonelove are go on, and we are whole we won down there. Until time traveling. We start travel because we got Canada and them stuff there.
Okay.
And I remember the first dance we got Canada, it was me, Weepo, Rory, and Cancer.
The whole team.
No, Rory never did it. Me, Weepo, and Cancer.
Yeah.
So Rory left for Jamaica with Burchell.
Yes.
Because as I said, Burchell a man never officially left Stonelove. Right now, if Burchell was going to play Stonelove, for that tell him nothing come.
Yeah.
That's not it. If he just go play. So we went to Canada. It was a New Year's Eve thing. AAA keep the party.
You took the words out of my mouth. That's how I know you have a good memory. They used to run the New Year's Eve stuff.
Yeah, it's AAA.
Yeah.
And I can remember it's like this when we went and them time that the woman them at Canada them wear them coat come mink and thing and come a party, but then have nothing underneath it basically. You know? like floss them man. So line long out of door out the cold.
Yeah.
So it's like the security are letting the people them slow when them could have did all taking all because them before them have a space, an inner space before you actually enter the venue, the club. So him could have did put like a portion of people inside that little area, search them, and then make the line move a little faster, but it move slow. At that time, I remember Cancer Havana sequin, white linen suit with sequin on the front of the shirt,
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, a man empty one 357 Magnum in one security chest, My brother, cats are spread out for the ground. You could tell him, man, the carpet different, They used to call Stonelove Godman sound of Canada, okay? Yeah. Every night. Everywhere we go play, shoot up somewhere. Either the man them bust shot for just a pull up or something, or the man just shut up the place.
Stonelove, those times. I remember those. This is early 90s, early 90s.
Very early 90s, them time.
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so you and Cancer became the team that you guys are going around.
Well, yeah, we start touring. So this is how now. No matter what a man tell you, this is how now the thought of bringing in other selectors came about. Okay. Because Stonelove the demand for Stonelove playing multiple places and a night in the US and Canada and the world start becoming greater. So now, Paul not really gonna go play by himself. So mainly you would have travel with Rory, and then them are gonna need for me and Cancer go somewhere else. So this is now the thought for the selector came in.
Yeah.
So I can remember when Malcolm X came in, and just before we get into the Malcolm X thing, he made a statement saying he used to frown upon him when he just came. Not true. I am an antisocial person.
Fair enough.
Yeah, a bit antisocial. So when I get to know you, then we're good. We talk. Even these days, my wife tell me, listen, you have to, because I own a restaurant and bar. So
reggae for the grill.
Reggae pan the grill.
I got you.
The logo in that back.
That's why I was reading. I thought he said 4, but now I see.
Reggae pan.
Yes.
So yeah. So when him forward again, I made it young. Because you talk about 17, 18-year-old. 18, 19-year-old when Malcolm X came. Cause me about 4 years of Malcolm X, something about ahead of him. So it was not fronting because again, because that thinking, that thought process of I want to become the East of Stonelove, never crossed my mind.
That was never your intention.
No. My thing was to work within the team. Right? And we are work within the team. So when him come, me wouldn't frown upon him. It's just that me never know him. And I me that. It take me a while for one time, when we just started out, you'd have find a little ends and go, probably some man would have go talk to a brethren, yes, and this and this. Outside of my best friend, who is still my best friend today. Where if me no care him go dance, me usually just go wings one away by myself.
Yeah.
And I see it because that was me until people start talk to me and me get to learn, know them, and no five man them will come in early. And that's how I start know people, because you gotta dance early and you play early tune, and some man I say, well, you know the music the from boy, you're a little boy.
Yeah, and then you start introducing and meeting people on the regular.
And them come and them buy with liquor and them stuff there and ray. And that's it. So when him come, when Malcolm X forward, it wasn't that. Never that. So my brother try to call him after me hear the interview, but him not answer me.
Okay.
Leave all a message and I say, yo, Chico called me. Because even though a bunch of whatever I'm saying never really accurate, that was the one thing I wanted to debunk. Yeah. As to say, listen, man, I never have anything against you. Because you me get opportunity, me think there's just some divine intervention falling why me get the space instead of somebody else. Crazy. Because again, the thought process, why Midnight never take the space. Me understand why him never take the space.
Yeah, two giants can't be in the same place.
Exactly.
Watches can't rule the same kingdom. It's just
exactly.
Yeah. So okay, so with the you and Malcolm X here now, I guess it was just as you said, the way how you are, you don't really talk to people, so it was never really I'm gonna be bad mind against you or anything. It's just you're a standoff person. That's the more I know you is the more we're gonna interact and
exactly. And that it get to a point now where sometime when, cause there's a certain rite of passage at Stonelove, and it was unspoken and unwritten. So, but after a while, when you go, you have to make sure say you travel with Skilla. When the trucker go.
Yeah.
When the trucker go and Skilla used to drive like a Ford van with the amp rack in it. So you have to move with that. So you get to a point where before me used to do that too. Right? And sometime you did it until by the time them come, a taxi me start take that country. Stone, there was always Stonelove always have a taxi for that country. Ever, always.
Yeah.
A guy named, we call a bird in name. He used to was a Morris Oxford. And Bird used to carry that dance.
Yeah. Because at this time, not everybody was driving or had access to a vehicle.
Okay, so there was always that vehicle that time. So you get so me and Cancer used to drive in a taxi, go a country, while Malcolm X, I take the truck. So sometime you know you go a country and you find a little extra curricular activity to get into. After the dance done, and the taxi man now wait around the selector whether they can cancel and I go say, oh, make me wait for Chico hours after I party. So them the taxi gone and me roll with the van.
Got you.
With him. So it turned out now that me and Malcolm X, I saw me and him really start talk now, because we would go and sometimes we go out and dance early, go out certain dance early, and that's how we start talk like that. Outside of work. You don't think say people Stonelove, when you see we in a party, you don't think say like, oh, them man here, jail and them hang out together and then, no goes on.
It's not. I guess the further I go into the Stonelove Corporation is the more I understand that this was not just a let's play some music and go home. This was a complete business. This was a job. This is a career.
Yeah, it was a job. That was a job. Yeah. Right? Which we never used to. Mm-hmm. You understand? We never used to that because you come from one sound where it was more informally and the owner, brethren, we don't hang out. You know, you take your own money by music and all these things. It was a different thing with Stonelove. Yeah. So, because that brother there, we poor man, can be rough for that brother, you know. but
that's what I've heard.
Can you hear me, man? Power fire me like 10 times, you know. And suspend me like about 15 times, you know.
Let's get into some of these things. What was because when you get into Stonelove now, what's the standard? Is it they give you like a booklet, they tell you these are the rules, or what is the case?
You don't get the rule.
You violated. Yeah.
You expect to carry yourself in a certain manner.
Okay.
One, and represent Stonelove in a certain way. Everything was unspoken. You certain things where you see them before you now do, you just don't do it.
Fair enough.
Right? And now play with Weepow sound. Yo, must be I tell you, I was a very rebellious kid, you know. You see, Paul bad up on Rory, you know, man.
Yeah. Okay.
No matter because Rory did the ace and Paul bad up Rory, Paul bad up Cancer, and then I'm on the body up in front of people to you know, man.
Yeah.
I remember the first encounter like that. Man bad me up, you know. And of course, as rebellious that me talk back to him too. So him say, you're suspended for 2 weeks. So at this point, me already around like 3 years, 7 nights a week, twice on Sundays. So me I say, you hear me now? We can't do it on 2 week vacation.
It was almost like a thank God. Yeah.
So we go and we used to hang out with some brethren over Portmore. My brethren own, they were a place named, you have Jolly's and a place beside it named Morgan's Hideout.
Okay.
There's a guy named Dennis, we call him Cutter.
Mm-hmm.
Him a the godfather to me two of my kids there.
Yeah.
So me used to hang with them man there. You know, we call ourselves the leg opener crew.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, me and them man there over there so hang out at Portmore every day and things. So me just go there and me go chill out with them at daytime, and sometimes most of the time me used to spend a lot of time at Penthouse Studio.
Okay.
A lot of time at Penthouse Studio with from a Tony Kelly and Dave Kelly used to in there. Right? Tony Kelly was basically the producer for most of Shocking Vibes work. Them.
So they were recording out of Penthouse at that time.
The Penthouse. Shocking Vibes was recording at Penthouse. For a number of years before them build up them complex. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's how them used to do. So there's some used to hang out, and then the original cassette man. Mm-hmm. One of the original cassette man was a brother named Jerry.
Okay.
Out of the arcade. So me a man used to, cause sometimes Jerry not get to come a dance. Mm-hmm. And me a man used to record a couple cassettes and cargo give him and give me a food.
Yeah.
You understand what I say? Mm-hmm. So me and them used to gel good, Jerry, and then you had one brother, our next guy beside him named Fatta. So it was Fatta and Jerry that did the cassette man them down at arcade at the time, that's in the 80s. Mm-hmm. So that's what me use me there. So in our first week, this happened the Thursday night, and then the following Thursday night, me and my brethren them got house earlier. I go and they say we a party and thing, and Paul comes see me and say, "Road boy, man, if you come to work tomorrow." Yes, sir. So this didn't even get into a week, a full. Say it was a week then. So it's not going on 2 weeks suspension. Let me tell you something. Mm-hmm. Paul will body up and Paul will go on and he will tell us if he left him son. Mm-hmm. And enough time Paul tell me if he left him son, you know.
Okay. And
either him come, he will see me somewhere and say, yo, the man figure work tomorrow. Or me just walk, me just take a week or two off. One time I left Stonelove for a month. But them time me did have a nice chick at Canada and she would come down and me and her did go and bless.
So it was of convenience that made that work for you.
So it worked. So we did this at this time. We did decide. So we did go left for good still, you know.
And what year was this?
It was probably 92 somewhere about there.
92ish. Okay, so you're in it.
92.
Good 4 or 5 years. You're in it already.
So Paul come and him they do that one a wicked man, cause me there on the son and Ray and a lot of things. Me never remember that time Billy Slaughter did come by this time. Okay. And the cut out for about a month. But that gonna lead you up to one different thing. So me not gonna say it. Yeah. But yeah, it's a man. You see, when Paul tell Malcolm X he left, mm-hmm. If Malcolm X he does easy for and 2 days and 3 days and just go back to work. Yeah. Paul no fire nobody, brother.
Got you.
Put him body up in a E-time emotion. Mm-hmm. Him body up and tell you if he left him something alone and then something there. But you just take a week off and just go back. Yeah. Or when we see you somewhere and say, yo, the man figure work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see it? I aim that. See it? Crazy. Me respect Father Paul to the bone, but when me I come up as a little youth, me the rebellious. Mm-hmm. So, you know, talk to me anyway, I mean, just a take it so it go. Yeah. But me respect the man to the bone. Mm-hmm. Them time, you know, no, cause them time me and him chew me the young and rare. Me and him could reason. Now me and him can sit down. The last time me and Paul sit down, my brethren named Touch a Blow. Place I was 2 hours straight with it. We sit down there reason and him say, yo, to me have my place and me have one of the me have the biggest mature Sunday night thing I go on. So, well, the corona come in and so I say, yo, extend the bar and capitalize on what I go on now, because them something there not last long, you know. Yeah. You know, see. So me and him reason about multiple different things when me and him couldn't reason with them time there because me say me a youth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's really boss and employee conversation. So there might be certain things you might want to discuss that you can't really 100 because you're working on the south. Now you're out doing your own thing.
Yeah.
Now you have a real man-to-man conversation.
Yeah, well, this no, we can't talk about when me left Stonelove, we could have go back and me go sit down and me go talk to Paul and me and him reason. We go sit down with him in the office for a couple of hours and we reason. Before we couldn't do them so.
Yeah. All right, I see.
And he mellow out a lot now. He mellow out a lot now.
For sure.
Paul did hot-headed one time, like wicked. Yeah, man. So, see it. So
it's one of those things there. So you're saying now, okay, Malcolm X joined in. First, he thought you weren't really vibing with him. You didn't really like him or whatever the case was, but that's not really the case.
Yeah, man.
So then now you guys started to gel a bit more. So was it always you and Cancer were still the team or you and Malcolm X started?
Always Cancer. Always Cancer.
Always Cancer.
When Malcolm X come, Malcolm X start play early with, I mean, realize him start take the initiative. Packing out the tune them. So by the time he come, the tune them pack out already. You know, see it? Which me can't knock him neither because that's all you gotta learn where I go on. So he used to play early. Right?
Okay, so then now it was the Cancer and then Malcolm X, and then I guess when the heat started, Rory, you were
if Rory is there, Rory is there, you know, say me and him will turn up around the sound. Because by the time Rory come, is a man when I like work with people too much. The only person Rory used to work with is either me or Weepo. That's it.
Okay.
We go on tour together, all of that stuff. Yeah, you know. Them some different argument,
Yeah.
Trust me, some drama thing go on more time.
Yeah. It's just so, again, a lot of people from the outside, they would look and they think that it's just this big magical thing happening. There's so many people on Stonelove. Everybody knows who's doing what, where, when, and how. But it seems like that wasn't 100% always the case. It was almost like a click inside of clicks.
Yeah.
You and Cancer, Weepo and Rory. Yeah. Then when X came in, it seems like it was him and Billy Sot.
Yeah, because this is how them get to start shine, them shine now. You know, it's because me and Cancer start tour.
Got you.
Because even when Billy Slaughter came on Stonelove, they were early too, but Billy Slaughter is a man. Me I bypass so much things to talk about this.
Let's go back. We're going to talk about Billy Slaughter. Don't bypass. Listen, Chico, when you get an exclusive interview like this, we try to get as much information as possible. Let's not bypass. We still got to get back to what caused the 1 month when you were gone, what happened then, and the Bill Cosby. We have those in the tank. Let's keep going until.
All right. All right. I can remember this. Remember one night, we are talking about Paul now. So remember one night. This is before Malcolm X come on Stonelove too. We used to play at most of these. You used to have a uptown promotion company called Ras Promotion.
Yes.
So they do all inclusive parties, right? But big dance. So we used to depend all, if not most of those.
Okay.
Right? And this is how the whole blend of the uptown and downtown sound started, because Paul was trying with our next sound first, our next uptown sound before him giving us as the break, It was a sound near Ambassadors.
Not familiar with that song.
No, but them did the up sound tone at the time, right? Ambassadors, and then some of them split and them turn into Legend.
Yes, I'm familiar with that.
Right. So that's that. But I guess them never did do with. I think the break cost most of that, right? So we used to play at them party. I can remember one night where the original mass camp was it was beside Devon House.
Mm-hmm.
Right there, right? That stoplight on Trafalgar Road.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not Trafalgar. No, Waterloo Road, yeah. So, and we play at the party, and what happened now is that the man them run out make a big money, the man them make a big money. So all them have a beer left and them run out of liquor, then they want to go call in no more liquor things. So the man then when they call the police. Because police never used to turn off Ras dance then.
Yeah.
Man then call the police. So me did it, and this is for sure how young and immature I was at the time.
Yeah.
And we did it and tell the people them say, yo, police security force say, we have to turn off, blase. And then, while there, is there like singing and on the mic and talking to, I think eternal father. Because I remember this clearly like that yesterday. So we say, hear me now, this is how we learn the power of a microphone and how powerful I am as somebody that is using a microphone.
Yeah.
I said, listen, and I mean never mean nothing by it. We said, ladies and gentlemen, push up the bartender and take one of that. Bustle. Yo, people are reading the bar. People are reading the bar, brother. I feel one piece of looting, I think. So Paul and Rory did America at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So no. Thursday night when we leave to go up for a party. Usually, we usually leave especially in the US, leave on Wednesday, Thursday, and come back on Tuesday or Monday.
Got you.
So Paul come in the Thursday night, they come in and I play, I cancel there on the sound and play and I talk, and I can't remember the song that was playing. Mm-hmm. But when we drop the song, Paul come in on me and I say, yo, all the man for there, I load me up around the sound and I say, yo, all the man for the people then dance and I tell the people them to mash up the people them dance and rare. Of course, people not tell him like, oh, it go, but whichever way it did wrong anyway.
Yeah.
And they say, yo, what? And they all sing for Mike and Ray. They go sing a song and find yourself back. I said, Mary.
What?
But same time, he dropped the song,
Yeah.
And a peer shot start fire and I was alone and I said, see you later, come again, And Paul look at me and shake it and I walk, And I tell you, we get, that's what I say.
Yeah.
While it was a little rough in Malcolm X part,
mm-hmm.
if him did come back at work, 2 days later, Paul would not do nothing about it.
It was just, you have to understand, this is how Mr. Weepow is. He'll say all type of things as long as it's nothing too outlandish. Don't really take it too serious. Just go cool out and come back.
Cool out and come back, man. That's all they do. Just walk him out, leave him and make him come back. Trust me. Me get fire more than anybody else. I mean, either him come back and tell me if he come at work, or tell somebody to tell me if he come at work. Cause if he's a proud guy, Paul, now tell us sorry.
You have to just read between the lines and figure it out.
But that's how wait for your dead with your judge your teeth, kid. Yo.
Yeah.
But the man had a vision and he executed the vision well.
Perfectly.
Up until today, I still think Stonelove can do more in terms of like products.
Okay.
Sell products, and I was trying to merchandising and certain things, because I tried to get him to, but I think in mind never wrap around that yet or whatever. But he was a visionary. He's a visionary, and he wanted certain things and he made it happen.
Yeah.
Right, because unlike what they might do right now, because now you get paid per night every week. When we do a Stonelove, whether we did that foreign for the whole week or not, once we come back, there's an envelope waiting for me.
Okay.
Right.
This is a question I've never asked anybody that was around the sound there. When it came to the structure you're paying now, would it be different if you were actually away? Or would it be different if you're in Jamaica, or you get one pay? It doesn't matter how much you
why
pay.
No, when I don't know how it's working right now, but when I was there, it used to work on a percentage basis.
Got you.
You understand me? So it would work on a percentage basis. You would get a percentage. So picture a night for me in Canada, but then would that mean like $650 for one night.
That's what you're getting to take home.
Yes.
Crazy.
Contrary to popular belief, the sound used to make more money back then,
Back then than it is now?
Yeah, it thing water down now, man.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
One time, if you not have $4,000, you can't get Stonelove.
Yeah, you're right. You're 100% right.
All right. So, I mean, the thing water down now made be drastically.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so we think there's more we can do. Yeah. And, something, Muscle. Mm-hmm. That sound is the most ambushed sound in our history of sound business.
Let's get into some of these here, because this is where I was leading to next. I want to hear some of those stories there.
Most ambushed sound in our history, because first of all, we play 7 nights a week, twice on Sunday. Rory, I rank one and only man whenever I used to go at every dance when him that Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Right? So for instance, from once we and Cancer they are Jamaica, him can decide say, yo, him go chill. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, him come a dance anyway. But he would choose. Back in the days, if they want to go at top line or front line, we have to go thief early and go or try to catch it before they move over. Mm-hmm. See? So we don't get to listen. We can't tell you say me ever listen or none of that. And if we not play with a sound, we don't know them music. Because we not listen them cassette and all them something. We not the time not there for it.
You don't have the time.
Yeah, the time. So Stonelove was never really a sound class sound. Mm-hmm. Right? And we can't understand why, because it never did a benefit Stonelove anything.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. Mm-hmm. Right? But we go in our dance, because if Paul knows say something build for a clash, he might make sure him dead it, he might make sure him cut you.
Got you.
Right? Because Paul love a clash thing too. Rory not like it that much.
But Paul doesn't.
Paul not like it, no, Rory not like it none at all. But Paul like it, me like it. Slaughter love it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So would I go play a places for a juggle against a sound? And the sound just jump out for you, man. Mm-hmm. Because they might look a stripe.
Yeah.
Right? So we get ambushed all the while. Remember, me and Rory, we go and place named Circle B. Go play with Silverhawk.
Uh-huh.
At times, Silverhawk and Stonelove never play that often. Mm-hmm. Right? And we did there now. We win the dance and I dance, you know. Mm-hmm. At time, a Billy Ocean, the man, then drop away 9-9.
Yes.
But in the dance, you win the dance. You see, by the time the cassette go road, and the man they hear say, I really Billy Ocean. It's a Stonelove murder Silverhawk, right? But I never saw it go in the dance. Mm-hmm. We win the dance.
Yeah.
Right? But But the man them ambush me too because we not cut no tune for the dance other than the dub. That's general dub we are cut. Right? Because it's a juggling. When me looking at mig line night, I steal me a cup, me see a cup with one dub, only a dub plate in I hand like like a one portfolio. You know? You know see it?
Ready.
Like a one portfolio and one of them rushing man now. The thing with Rory now clash. They like clash. But him have a little sneaking way for flow tune, and he's a man we talk where we say road boy, what you think? Blase. A man will do that.
Got you.
And I see it. A man will do that. So that's why I rate that you there. And I see it. He might go draw a certain tune for make your head hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it. And then we said to me, say, oh Chico. It's a rude boy he used to say.
Yeah.
And what we are gonna do, you know? And me say suggest something, and most of the time him use a suggestion. Sometimes he come with something else, and most of the time we depend the same page, and boom. So we win the dance in our dance.
Mm-hmm.
You know see it. Remember one night again, yeah, Silver Arc and Stonelove. Other night there, the boss Double Trouble by Barry Salmon.
Yes.
All right. So that Stonelove and Silver Arc are playing at Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
How them never die dance, because again, this never built for a clash.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And we go so in I dance and still they come in I dance probably about 9 o'clock. And then give me one dub plate.
Mm-hmm.
And then say, go and bust a one tune there for me.
Yeah.
One brother we used to rate me, you know. I asked me if he come play Silver Arc too, you know. Yeah. Because them time they had the Jerry I play Silver Arc.
Yes. So this was before Richie Poo.
No, Richie Poo played Silver Arc like 2 different times though, you know.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So the night that we in Australian early out me hear Jerry play the tune.
Mm-hmm.
Like about 9 o'clock Jerry played the song, but it never really just play it.
Mm-hmm.
So in our round probably about 12 o'clock. I listen to the tune and I say, Cancer, I play that tune.
Mm-hmm.
I make a speech, I say, you know, something about my girl being at home and, you know, problem when me go home and and I play the tune. Brother, some blow shot fire in a house the other night for the song. Right? Barry Salmon, Double Trouble. But that was the highlight of Free Night. Cause Silver put it up and we brother. Yo, you see, there's a sound clash tune when more sound did play in the era.
Mm-hmm.
Killing pussy and we kill them for fun.
Junior Cat. Yep.
Junior Cat did always a Super Cat do it.
Yes.
With Silver.
Okay.
The man them go cut melodians. Them go dig up culture. Yo, some big tune where man them flick power me and Cancer in that night there, brother. I wish me that beat me ever get from a sound.
So that night we could say here today that Silverhawk did beat Stonelove that night.
Stonelove that night. Beat Stonelove. I don't know if Cancer remember about it. Mm-hmm. But because me is a man take that little thing a little more serious. So I remember these things.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, man. The man then put it on with power the night, man.
Wow. Like, because again, you weren't prepared for a clash.
We're not prepared for a clash.
For juggling.
And if you listen most of Stonelove tune them, pre-1994, most of them is juggling music. It's not sound clash music.
No.
Because them time the 94 now is when Billy Slaughter really start. Cause we that tour enough. Rory a tour, we a tour. So we gone. And that's how him and Malcolm X catch a little thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Little thing because we gone and them do that. But you see, I'll be a Odyssey.
Mm-hmm. Want to hear this?
Wait, be a Odyssey yesterday. Mm-hmm. Me and Cancer, I first Stonelove selector for play against BS Odyssey in Alexandria while they were smaller. So while they were, and I was impressed by the sound tonight because me like, yo, look how Stonelove have 3 rack, rocker amplifier, and the sound they have 1 rack, and it a beat, you know.
Yeah, yep, the 1 rack song.
It a beat. Them time, them me not think Squingy never did on the sound them time. Neither Lenny.
10-1.
10-1 them.
And
Keith.
Mark Wally, yep.
Wally and Keith, them used to play too. And we juggle around them in our dance. Mash up Alexander dance keep. Dude, we go out tonight, the taxi man say, cause through the dance is so hype throughout the dance, the taxi man usually is a man where left and go sleep.
Yeah.
But through the dance that go on so nice, him never go sleep. So when we done play in the 4 o'clock bells, him say, why him want a little snooze before him cut out. So me and Cancer go in our car to me in our back seat, Cancer in our front seat, and we all fall asleep. In about 5:30, 6 o'clock, when we wake up, you know, me and the man them still at it, you know. Stone up here, this and the man them play something, man them build a cassette pan we in a brother.
Yeah.
That in a week later, you hear someone like a sound name based on the kill Stonelove and Jamaica, a country, you know. But I never show.
Yeah.
Never show.
Because they figured this is their first time that they're really getting with Stonelove,
Exactly.
so they gotta impress and they gotta go as hard as possible.
Yeah. Remember one night, them time the beach line, Leng police, Isaiah Leng, we keep staying there, used to do a thing over Portmore, over Elsha named Beach Line.
Yes.
On Sundays. Him never want no Stonelove selector but me if he play over there. None.
Okay.
And if you call him right now and ask him, he'll tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Right? And me left from Beach Line one night. I don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. Because me and Cancer that Beach Line. Or me alone did go. Because me not think the sound did over there. Sound never over there. So me use the record box where we used to carry a foreign and me go over there go play. Because when from me there, Paul just know say me go a Beach Line go play. Because Leng want me for over there. So I think me go play upon City Rock.
Spanish tongue song.
Yeah. I'm bridging them there. Sound the wicked juggling sound them time there. Because of back then said the sound I played on a St. Mary. I did not know that the sound was playing with anybody else or anything. When me got the dance, I Paul alone there on the sound. I play the sound. Right? And by the time when we reaching power chewing song them and cause a man will chewing what them big time, you know, and say Chichi Baba and him go on with himself, you know. So he call me in, you know, we start. So I guess again when we realize that based on this we are playing with. I'm
So this
placing
is the second time now.
second. Yeah, I'm placing him Kokomo in a St. Mary. Round the place, the era with the Casamara, but the land the name Kokomo right on the beach side. So when me come, Paul play 2 more tune and him call me in. And then me start work and start play some Stonelove dub plate and go on, and we are, of course, on my ground.
Yeah.
On my ground that. So we start go on away and ray. So the people then say, we must turn off bass Odyssey. Right? So then, when them people them a ball if you turn off bass Odyssey now, Paul online juice to us, Paul come round and say, Paul say, yo, people themselves lock off, ray. So Stonelove go and play. So Paul come back and he start play again. Right? So bass Odyssey now start play. Keep tell us say how we did that overplay. But the people them request we to play.
They wanted Stonelove to play longer.
Yes. So cause them myself lock off bass Odyssey. So keep them now. Bass Odyssey now start play while Stonelove play.
One of those ones there where it's interrupting hidden sound effects and all those stuff there.
No, they just start playing music in that Stonelove time. So Paul get Bex and Paul back him shoes and go over there. Can't tell kind of shoes we are talking about, you know. And we have to go hold on, go for it, man. Yeah, man.
No.
Yeah, no, man, them Malcolm X and them man, they don't know nothing about that. They got anywhere they are Stonelove that time there.
No.
Yeah, man.
Wow. It's I guess Paul has that passion in his heart. That's why he
is. He's a man where hot-headed out here. So you know. But
you have to understand that. That's crazy.
When it comes to him sound, no play with him sound, play.
Everybody I spoke to that either is playing Stonelove now or played Stonelove before, that's the exact sentence he said. Listen, he rather takes you diss him as Father Paul, just leave the song alone.
Don't diss his sound. Don't diss him sound. And you have to give a man props to that. Right?
You understand?
As a man with me respect to the max.
Yeah.
You know, see it. And especially for that. Right? Especially for that.
For sure. There was another big dance, and I'm almost positive you were on it too. It was a 1992 Stonelove versus Killamanjaro. You remember that dance?
Well, in ICM 1992, there are 3 dances going on.
With Stonelove and Jaro?
Yeah.
About them.
Okay. So by this time them slaughter them depend the song. One dance keep a prisoner over.
Yes.
The Friday.
I know. Yeah.
The Friday night. If you listen that, at them time once me and Rory they slaughter them now play. Right?
Okay.
If you listen to that dance, a 3 voice a year upon it. Me, Weepo, and Rory voice. It depends on YouTube. So you can go listen to it.
Stonelove versus Jaro, 1992 Prison Over.
Prison Over. So now, by the time when Slaughter come, them start play because them used to go dance early. Of course, we said the order of things, you go and you see what. But Slaughter the only man. When me see, we come on Stonelove while I'm there, where, by the hook or the crook, him gonna be a famous.
Right.
I be the man. You understand me? I feel that are the theme things I know. But again, there was an order that you follow. And once we did that, the dance. So sometime, Cancer we go and play early. Then by the time then Billy Slaughter start play, and by the time me start talk and Billy Slaughter play. But even when Malcolm X, I one of the luckiest brother I've ever seen, because it gave him a thing for Malcolm X not famous to play Stonelove, you know. Malcolm X famous out of one fight, you know. One fight make Malcolm X famous, you know.
Are you talking the Super D fight here?
Yeah. Me never did the dance, because me did that foreign. But that make Malcolm X famous because when Malcolm X, cause Malcolm X never used to talk on the mic.
Yes.
Or nothing at all. And then we play, and he's a good selector. We never take that from him. He's a wicked selector. But when Billy Slaughter, after a certain time and Billy Slaughter start play, Billy Slaughter attack and he might play, because he might hold on him mouth so and if cross here. But once we come and go around the sound now, Slaughter start play and me start talk. And every now and then Slaughter would have said something.
Yeah.
But me attack and him a play.
So you had the original big voice out of the younger.
Exactly. When Slaughter just come as Stonelove, if you notice, Slaughter thing change over the years. I mean, did I talk like? When he just come as Stonelove. Me don't know if he willing to admit that, but I mean that talk like. Cause I remember when him did the Gemini, cause a Gemini Slaughter left from to come as Stonelove.
Lamp oil.
Yeah. Cause remember now, Rory did Malcolm X the name Malcolm X. Then he made a try call none of we didn't like the name Lampire. No, we never like it. So Rory did a try call Billy Slaughter Martin Luther, but it never gel. It never make it. If you look and listen back some of them cassette, they hear me talk about Martin Luther. But it never take.
Yeah.
Right? So no, the Slaughter thing now come about now. Slaughter getting name now because he go walk on Exodus grave. All right. Me, as me say, me used to play a beach line.
Yeah.
Once, me have a thief way. When me go to America, me have a thief way. Me all in a lane office. Sit down. But check him, because me usually check him before me left. And you can ask him this. When me cut out, me never tell him. Him used to have one guy on him team where when him after Leng did get shot, them did assign him bodyguards, right? So when him by the time him get better now and I go back to work, him did keep one of the guy named Corey.
Got you.
He died the other day. God bless him soul. And Corey now, me and Corey I did like we are young youth and thing. We used to rare. So me go in a Corey office and me and him there talk and me and say, yo, you got foreign still, you know, but you know you can't tell Zai, see? Because a war if you go tell Zai, you know, if he tell Zai, you know. So me cut out and left. So now Billy Slaughter play over beach line with Exodus. And go beat up Exodus.
Nuclear.
But me used to run around Exodus all the while over there because after a while it was first it was Stonelove and him would have mixed Stonelove in with another sound. Then City Rock, because sometimes Stonelove couldn't do it. So City Rock become like a resident sound, right? So it was City Rock for a while, and then after then them start use Exodus as the resident, right? So by this time now, remember the first time Exodus play with a beach line, the man them go and like the man them plan for ambush it, you know.
Yeah.
And we don't want to give a leg rare, you know, but leg tell me, like, say to Mr. Chico. The man them in a studio built a blood clot tune for you last night. So while we never cut no tune, me already go, and me tell Cancer, and we say we already go in it if say, yo, the man them go ambush you. And the man them blaze out some tune, you know, me say. So me, in that part I dance, you know. When we use our one little pity people, we don't know if people can remember like little one tune. It was a go-to third class tune. I don't want simple song, you know. Yeah. Shaggy Wonder. Rush them Stonelove, rush them down.
No.
Yo.
Yes.
And that tune that Yo, the man told her to eat over the power first, you know. Also on tune where the man them are cutting a length tell me say.
Yeah.
I say so me point my finger over there when I my time. I say are them tune they not go cut last night. Yo. And when the jar rush them over there, man. The place flatten, man.
Yeah.
But it's a regular thing for Exodus. So when me and Rory left, we got play against Odyssey. This is the first dance we ever play with Tony Matterhorn at Odyssey.
So you guys went, where was this Addie's dance?
Biltmore Ballroom.
Stonelove and Addie's alone?
It's upon line. You can go see it on line.
I need you to take your time and give me the story. Take your time.
So, all right. It just the night we know say we are got Addie's. I got New York to play because once we are gonna play with and someone that might ambush it.
Mm-hmm.
Barney I got put me and Rory together to play.
God, that's the big.
Because I said Rory don't like clash.
Mm-hmm.
So if Paul now go, he might put me and Rory together.
And for a lot of people that don't know, Barney was or is the booking agent for Stonelove.
Yeah, Stonelove international manager.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, at the time. So Barney, it's so happened that we are supposed to leave out the Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So American Airline, when they got to the airport, them say American Airline they on strike. So they have to put up on an airline.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we sit down out of Europe, me and Rory sit down out of the airport till night. Because we had probably like a 1:30 flight or then something that we sit down at the airport till night.
Mm-hmm.
And them say, okay, them can put you up in a hotel and ray and something. So Rory, that plan for take the hotel because them time the hotel I would have like Pegasus or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
So me I say, yo, them say we need to go up and them go book up on a Air Jamaica flight to go out the next morning. So them sort out all of that and them say about hotel and remember Rory they would take. So me said to Rory, said no, me could go check Buju.
Yeah.
I will go check Buju the night that time Buju that cell block.
Yes.
And when we go and we do some Buju the night. You see the Saturday night when we in the dance with Addis. When we go in there, man, all I tune them, most I tune them where we are play them time the man them beat them out early because they go cut them pan up too. Right? No file look at the one them where them can get and cut them. Cause in them time the Stonelove play on only for pinchers and ray. You remember them time?
Mm-hmm.
So the man them go cut them and dump them early. Right? Yeah. Dump them early. So Rory say, yo, rude boy, this thing are wicked enough here. So this is all we do that brother. You have to give that brother your props.
Yeah. While
he now go up on the mic and say nothing unless you call him name or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So me I do the talking. And Rory say, but first him say, what we are gonna do? So me say, hey, gimmicks.
Mm-hmm.
He say, all right. He say, roll with me.
Mm-hmm. I
will go on the sound. Me no ask you when did I go do, you know.
Yeah.
Me go tell you the truth. No ask them when me that go.
Mm-hmm.
Rory say, roll with me. And Addie's call in. And Rory say, my brethren Chico, then of course big up people and whatever. And say, my brethren Chico just get married. And in these days, in our relationship, you have to angle things and you have to fit on them something there. So he said, Chico, give me 10 push-up. and my finger, them so me go down pan, you know. Me wonder if Rory remember these things. And we go, so, 10 push-up and yes, and extra 2 too, you know. And Rory just let go. For test on love, you have to fit Fit it. No. Big man. And ask me, oh, gun coming, I dance. What? He did in there. Also shot boss. May I tell you, Babyface and Matterhorn start argue with each other. Cause when me never warn them, you know.
Yeah.
Me say 2 more to go than Addis. I will play the 2 more, man. But all the budget them, they not expect them, you know. And one of them, when I around there, one of the new budget them end with, you know, and they havoc, you know, I say, come in at this. And them not ready. And still a search, you know.
Yeah.
And Babyface and Matterhorn are arguing, you know. You know, see it? So, that's a one.
Stonelove and King Addis, eh?
Yo, where the sound are they? Where Earth Rule are they?
They're wrong. Earth Ruler, LP,
Yo,
Addis. The New York Sound, they're still doing that.
That sound they make me a Rory nervous one night.
Give it to me, Chico. I have to hear this.
Yo, till then, ballroom, and they saw them HQ. Till then.
Yes.
We are pay till then, brother. And the man them play from the soon start them man and put the niggle them on the dub. I first sound me ever say with every tune we make pan dub. The man they put the niggle on the dub and they start go script the people that start singing the song, you know. Cause they know it. Yo, that's how the man them, man. And when our time for coming in now, we did it, I mean, Rory, I look for one of them, I say, yo, road boy, what go on? So me say, hey, them time there, me used to do this thing, and Rory used to call, instead I said Demos, Rory said, Mr. Fleemos.
Yes,
I did my voice that, you know, I say, yo, big up to all the crew, and and whatever me have to say. So, Rory said, me said to Rory, Mr. Fleemos, you know. And then time that we that play upon, what that sound name? Liberal Love.
Yes.
Because most of the time, a Liberal Love sound, Stonelove play upon in our New York. Or Mikey 10 bring one sound. And the man say, me take one mic, me Baby Q did their dance, and Baby Q give me take one mic from, a cordless mic from Baby Q, and me go out in that crowd. And Rory said, doing big up on the area, and he said, now Mr. Fleemos, the man has a star. I mean, me don't remember what me say right now at this point, but me remember me start talking now. And when me walk up around the sound, I pianize and people then start making a car. They think I'm you that he was a come. Right? And that's how we turn that dance in our favor. We favor. I'm Rory drop. Yaga, yeah. Good morning, sound boy. Yo, no, first we play Stealing, for Acapella, John Holt. And then we drop the Good Morning Sound Boy, and that was it for me. That's how we get out I dance.
Mr. Fleemos, I remember when I spoke to Rory, I told him, listening to a Stonelove cassette back then, because we're not even gotten to the CDs and VHS. Cassettes, it almost seemed like it wasn't even real.
It's a show.
It seemed real.
That I did the chemistry. That I did the chemistry back then.
That's crazy.
That I did the chemistry. Rory gets so used to me. Passing tune and Ray, you know, and we had a team, so we know what go on. So me I pass the tune, and every now and then he might say to me, say, give me that tune now. But for the most part, me I pass the tune them the way how we know we want it to go, right? So if me no work, him get so used to it when him a play a Jamaica like so if me no go on the sound in Bex, cause I remember now Rory, me don't know if we call it fight. Okay. But me and him have a little thing one time, you know, where we got a clarinet go play, right? And that time him never own a car yet. Okay. Him never have a car yet. So while we go down I dance early Friday night. In a day, and we sit down on the van back And the whole of we talk and Rory and me I say something and the man, me no know what happened. And the man just start diss me, you know. Cause light did go away. Light did gone. When we did go at party, figure play. So sound in a place. So that's how the whole of we did sit down on the van out the road and attack. And the man start diss me, you know, and come on, I'll chuck me, push out my face, you know.
Yeah.
And yo, I lift up that light fuck right here and drop it on the ground side. So me vex, you know. Cause me look up to the youth, you know, the brother, you know. Me did vex, man. So me decide, say, from now on, me gonna just go play early and just walk and just go and just go in that crowd and read. So me go in early and me work early and me no grow on the sound. And in the pan, Chico report. I did not see no Chico.
Yeah.
So Paul decide, say, yo, if I go squash the Rory. So Paul called me down in yard them time there. Time Paul did have a studio. When I back to Paul called me and say, so what happened? He say 2 round a fight. What is about? He say what? yeah, Trevor Burr because you're Shrimpy Clark. and then him I say, yo, the Rory I say, yo, for him it did done, but as me say, me a youth and me rebellious and me did feel disrespected because I think it was more disappointment.
Fair enough.
Because me respect Rory. Up until today, me have a certain level of respect for Rory, where me don't know. So me think I did more disappointment. So him set up house, him did done with it from them time there, but you know, him vex because him a call me in to come work and me never come. And if him get used to me and him a do the thing certain way, and if you get used to that thing, you expect it to be the same way, and rare. So we squash that and we move on.
Yeah,
and that's it. So yeah, but outside of that, man, me and that man there always
family forever.
Yeah, man. You know.
One thing we started to get into, but we didn't really get into, was the three Jaro dances.
Okay.
We talk about the prison oval, but we didn't get through that and get to the other two.
So the prison oval one happened this Friday night, and then the Sunday night, and next one go on Otrius.
So the prison oval, who won that one there? Was it a clash or was it a tough juggling? What was that?
Well, never did build for no clash per se, because again, it never built for no clash. It was Jaro and Stonelove. But when you get in a dance, and this is how me start lose respect for Charlie Chaplin.
Okay.
Because me expect that from Amamouth and Predator, and then man there. Run Jaro at the time. That time me and Chupa bridging, you know, because me and Chupa used to go sit down. We used to go sit down up at Jaro's studio with Chupa.
Okay.
A couple daytime, because my best friend that tried a wicked little DJ. But me just think him not really want it enough. And him can write too. So we used to go up at Chupa every now and then and go sit down with Chupa and I'll chat to all Mr. Harper and then say, the man, they give me some funny joke about Ninja Man and nonsense. Yeah, man. So, but me I expect them thing there from Amamouth, them man there. And that's it. And the man there, Charlie Chaplin come with this Batman thing and suck pussy, Ray, and it was and remember them all I say, them Panny dance, them say, boy, Amamouth said, the time Panny did still alive. And Panny that say, yo, me not disrespecting of Stonelove, you know, because Stonelove bust my tune, you know. And I say to him, and Charlie come in and say, oh, from killing for done. He said, but you know, if you do it in a disrespectful manner. And I see it. And man, them one old Batman thing and suck pussy Ray and so man them a behave But and him still ain't get no forward for nothing. You know, see, it still ain't get no forward for nothing. Right? So, remember me, I'll counteract. That time that you couldn't play bad old music on Stonelove.
Yes.
I remember me play, me did have a Mickey them. I me play, me do a counteraction, but swear you never do that yet or whatever. I make a speech, counteract that tune there, and then me say, I beg Paul for forgive me and no fire me, but
I
remember her.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So the dance go on. Then the next one keep Ocherius, and I mark like there's a plaza next to to Ocherius Market at the time. Right? So cause the market have some outskirt there and there's a plaza there. So the man them fence off the plaza area. And me I tell you the dance, packing up. That night they know, cause Paul never did reach her dance, but Billy Slaughter and Malcolm X plan for dance.
Got you.
With tune wise. Right? Them plan for it, them God they know what happened, so them plan for it. And when we go, we probably talk on the mic 2 times. Because it was early. But the dance ran probably about 7:30, my brother. And about 9 o'clock, the police they come lock off the dance.
I remember that dancer too. If I remember good, was it Stonelove playing when police came and locked it off?
Yeah, I think so. But at 2 dance, them lock off, you know.
With Stonelove and Jaro?
Jaro, yes. There's one at Skateland. About a month later.
Yes.
But a month later, one keep at Skateland. I think this was a Wednesday night. Yeah, I think this was a Tuesday or Wednesday night. And remember clearly, the weekend we did that New York. I think of me and Cancer.
Okay.
And Super Cat. Barney set up Super Cat to come voice on song for it. I shaggy them studio at the time.
Okay.
Out where that studio name there again? A big yard. I never big yard. Clifton Lindsay.
Okay.
Studio them time there. And Shaggy big tune was
Bombastic?
Mr. Bombastic.
Yeah.
At the time. So I went with Vice Shaggy the night, Bombastic. I can remember that. With Vice Shaggy and Raven, with Vice Merciless. And some more artists who did that in New York the night. Right? Because we had a plan for clash. Me all make Shaggy do. The one where Raven and Shaggy do. It's the summertime when the weather is hot. I mean, make Raven change that up and say, say myself Stonelove Ramskateland and everybody, you know, we never call Jaro name.
Yeah.
Or we make reference to the dance. Because we know so we never play the dance. And we cut the tune. Super Cat did fit do some tune for we. And when Cat find out, because I remember him walking by Merciless, them time they would have some issue with Bounty Killer, I think. And him come my studio and walking by Merciless and they think of Bounty Killer. Somehow now, him get I think even though Cat did left Jar and got Steramars, I think in a Super Cat mind, Jaro is always theme song.
Fair enough.
Right? And somehow Super Cat get wind of that a Jaro we are play with. And he say nah do the tune then.
For big Stonelove at this time.
He say nah do the tune then. Nah do the tune them. He not gonna record the tune them because we are playing with Papa Jaro. Did that. Remember clearly, me and Barney did that studio tonight. And thing. Yeah. So we never get forget the Super Cat there. Yeah, man.
That's crazy right there. Okay, so then this is the third Jaro dance here.
Yeah, third one. And yo, when we go in that dance, man, between Slaughter And Paul, I go on wicked enough. I tell us we don't even get to play the night.
Okay.
Nothing. Me just stand up on the sound and just did a it was more like a supporting role the night. So I give the sound that energy. Cause by the time we reach I dance, when we go in a dance, and dance a ram early too. Right? By the time we reach I dance, man, start of them are going wicked. Trooper, me brethren, me respect that youth there because one I think we respect about Trooper, agree with everything when say.
Okay.
But it's a man that is him ever tell you what him think. Him ever say what him say. You know, see it and now go behind your back and talk bullshit. Him say what him say. So me respect that about Trooper. Right? Can remember when Trooper start be the selector, Jaro. You remember when him a DJ. Alright? And we know Trooper when him in the night, Troopers out there, so and two of them one of them did eventually come there and live I think Ottawa.
Yeah.
Him did the promoter Ottawa named Ian in a them time.
Okay.
Ian him, yeah. And the Trooper brethren that too. The two of them did in the Troopers together. Yeah. So me know Trooper from them time, but him never know me per se. It's when we start play Stonelove now, Trooper know me. And I see but in my one next youth when me still have to give respect to because him single-handedly bust Jaro. Re-establish Jaro. Right? So you have to give him props to that.
For sure.
So that night there, a new anti-task force had come in. They'd come in, they just created, right? Acid.
Yes.
Right? Acid. Right? I remember the night, because I remember me used to flex with Leng, them and there. And a number of men look at charge them I did police. And I see some of them Malcolm X did know to and all them thing there and call them in a brethren too. But a bunch of police who we used to hang out with on different occasions. So you know Bingy White and them and there. Bingy White, a man that lead the thing. In night there and Bingy White. Cause I remember me come out as a Bingy when them done search and I push people different way me go and we go turn upside that Bingy my White the night. The man them come in and the man them curfew the dance brother. And me don't know what people are do with all the man they have like six bucket out a door.
Yeah.
All some sword and half a cutlass and then something. I don't know him.
Because I guess it was so intense. A Stonelove and Jaro at that time there was so intense.
You know, said this is gonna be a clash. Cause two dance pass already went. And up until today, Ricky Trooper. And me think this is the one reason why him and Paul not get along. Ricky Trooper believe up until today that is Paul called police like half a dance.
That was a rumor that was around for a very long time.
But one Ricky Trooper never did a lead in a dance.
Okay.
Stonelove did a lead the party. Me not be biased. But he did a disappoint nothing because Trooper say, yo, a Chico, a wickedest selector over there, so you know, was left and round the sound and make him white man play as well. Man.
I remember.
Yeah, that's it. So a man say, but I never know thing. Me say it's a natural order thing. The thing I go on, it never no need for me. Right? Neither. And them come about 9:30 somewhere about there and turn off a dance.
It was early that they came.
It was early, 9:30, 10 o'clock. It can't be no more than later than 10 o'clock. Because the party ram early. I tell you, some big juggling that go on from early, you know, man. Yeah. I become here, Slaughter. Rory did a talk on the mic every now and then. But me come here, Slaughter and Weep Power with dance and manage all Malcolm X stuff. But as me say, Billy Slaughter, it was a power hungry youth, fame hungry youth. So him while Malcolm X there and I pass it tune them and thing. Him now make Malcolm X go mix it. He take it and him and mix it and him and talk. But the man them in have it party mad. A 2 round I think Stonelove gets to play.
Yeah.
And the
Yes.
in the Stonelove round, the second round them turn off a party, I think.
Yeah, no, that was a big
dance.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
There was one other dance I remember getting turned off. It was Stonelove and I think Bodyguard. I'm not sure if you were around Stonelove this time here, and something happened, and Father Paul picked up the mic, said, I think it was Lynx playing Bodyguard at that time. He said, listen, dance done. No more dance. Dance done. Yeah.
I mean, I try to remember that. Cause we have another controversial party with Bodyguard too, you know.
Let's talk about it.
Where it was like Bodyguard and Stonelove play like 3 times in a row in space of a week.
Okay.
Cause it's like one in the Wednesday, the dance will already book. And because of the Sound System Association at the time, it was a midweek dance, either on Wednesday night, I think a Wednesday night. Mm-hmm. It was a Sound System Association promoted party.
Okay.
Stonelove and Bodyguard.
Mm-hmm.
And Bodyguard, Stonelove did cut some song for dance. We Paul cut some song for dance. That's one I think with Paul. Paul, the most I cut in the tune. Pan Stonelove. Rory cut tune.
Okay.
That's our next situation we need to get in at all where
we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah. So Rory cut tune, and every now and then, because people so me have a whole heap of me there used to that watch it every day. So me cut tune roof. Cause me no artist now. The only thing me have to pay for down there so is the dub time. And even sometimes Court Nicole say, "I Stonelove man, know yourself, man." Mm-hmm. And they not charge me for time. So no artist down there so not charge me nothing, right? You know, Jigsy King, Tony Curtis. Remember when I first tune me cut down there so. Right? And the only garnet silk we Stonelove have for years until later was that one garnet silk with Tony Rebel and garnet silk. We say Stonelove, robot up soldiers marching on to war. When we cut that tune there, it goes straight to dub. So we never did put on cassette. Because then the time and even that way I use it was iBias.
Yes,
iBias.
The great cassettes.
Cassette. So we never just did the pan dub. There was a Yassas pan it. Yassa Safari and the garnet silk and Fortune it go up on a dub them time. So I don't remember exactly, but remember that tune there we cut down so free tune, nothing, no PFE, nothing at all. Here and them stuff there. And so we used to get roof job, and every now and then Paul used to give me money if you got cut tune fit and say go get some song, right? Because Paul now got jammies or anything. Sometimes if you want a particular artist, he may call on a jammies. For you one artist where you know say hang on a jammies and say, yo, me need tell so and so fi check me a Scorpio because Stonelove used to vice record at Scorpio. Stonelove dub them do like a record, you know. Right? It doing a recording studio, not a dub studio. The most I sang them doing a recording studio.
Okay.
And then is then taken to Dynamics to be mastered.
Yeah.
Right? To Dynamics. Right? Remember this little thing, I don't know if you remember Rory used to play one thing and said, this is the Stonelove angel coming. I said, off our Michael Jackson album, me get it from.
Yeah.
the one where Do You Remember and them song that upon.
Like with the interludes and all of those.
Yes, yeah. One of them are the interlude from one of Michael Jackson. Me go down there to put some song where me get from Penthouse, pan dub. Cause if me I cut some tune, me never did have to go ask Paul. So me got Dynamics, put the song them pan it, and then Dynamics just charge Paul.
Yeah.
Right. So we never have nothing like the tune they never mads up. So we never have nothing to put pan the dub.
Got you.
So we just take the album. Simon did have the album in our studio and we take it and put pan it. And Rory hear it and just start use it. That's it.
Crazy.
Yeah. So the 20th Century Fox. The 20th Century Fox and that intro.
On the dub.
On the dub.
Crazy.
I saw that go.
Yeah.
Right? And I see it.
Yeah.
So remember one time we were talking about dub. Paul, give me some tune. We never play with Inner City. Because we Stonelove never play with Inner City for a long while.
Okay.
And we never play with Inner City in our house layer. By this time, if me not lie, me think at least Malcolm X did on the song. You know, remember if Billy did that, but at least Malcolm X. So, we go a studio, we got studio and a jamming studio. Me and my brethren, and me did have a nice little catty there at the time, and me carry with me if you go have the experience, you know, so me did there and I go on. So that time, boom down them know me and all them and there because we used to, as I say, Seaview, and then midnight used to down at Seaview for a time too. So what we used to do this so. A Panther, the group that pass me yard every day. Then time that before we start play sound business, Panther used to dance disco.
Yes.
Right? A Seaview, him have a black Pink Panther and the Chillers. Actually, they used to call themselves, Pink Panther and the Chillers. Them have like must about 2 community center, or two or 3 community center over Seaview or whatever. One of them, there was 2 schools and 2 community center. Each place have a phase, and so in a community center, them used to go clash all the while with dancing. Pink Panther yesterday. Asking me what you think I like me. I tell. Panther used to pass even when me left Seaview and I left Stonelove. Panther pass and heal up my mother every now and then.
Okay. Yeah.
So Paul said me go Seaview, go get some. You know, after for no special artist, him just give me money and say go cut some song.
Yeah.
So at the time, Bounty Killer. They made have dub for dub out there, right? But we never have it.
Okay.
And then I think Copper Shot. And one next song we are going, and I think him have Intimate too. With him and Red Rose. Because me first played that song up on Stonelove, you know.
I remember that rhythm juggling. Yes.
Yeah, Intimate and me first played that song up on Stonelove, you know, because Red Rose, Anthony Red Rose, carried the tune come give me on a dub plate. It was 2 songs, right? One pan one side and one pan the next side. And in play it was one depan. It was him and Bounty Killer on one side, the Intimate, and when him Anthony Malvo did do If I Ever Fall in Love on the same rhythm.
Yes.
Right? So remember me play that first. And so we got jammings now and then I talk to some man and me go to Bounty Killer and I say, yo, I'm your son tune. So the man I say, yo, I saw him there with the money, you know. At this time, we never pay Shabba that money there. At Stonelove. Never pay Shabba them fee there. But so I think the money we did way out. Right? When I charge them, I say, yo, I Stonelove in a man. Man, I say, yo. So it turned out that it looked like they take offense to it today. But
Okay.
it looked like it's less about me, and this me up bad enough. But it looked like it was less about me and more about Stonelove,
Got it.
which was a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Because Major Christie must have give Rory dub for dub,
Okay.
right? But Rory just put the tune in a theme record box so him can have foreign.
Mm-hmm.
Cause me did have my own foreign. Young Cancer did have his own foreign box. Rory did have him own. So Rory no can't come put pan the sound and put in a theme record box.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So this will come out for Bounty Killer Mountain. But after by this, everything done stain already. You know, see it, cause I say, yo. And the man I say, Danny might say, yo, Killer, a Stonelove we are talking about in a man. But I think him this, you know, if you know Killer, you know him still.
Uh-huh.
He's already salty about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
And the man say, yo, I see you selector, you know, I see you youth, and the man say, boy, I mean, even didn't know say I see you Chico come from, you know, and blase. Because I tell you the truth, we can not recall seeing Bounty Killer see you when me down there, when them time there.
Got it.
But me remember Boom, cause Boom used to DJ on White Star too.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Remember Boom, and him used to hang out with the only dub plate Stonelove had with Boom Dynamite at the time was one tune from in the 80s where him sing over Johnny Nash song. Not Johnny Nash. Johnny Kemp. So,
Yes.
just got paid.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah. So he did that, and that I only dub with Stonelove with have for Dynamite.
Good.
Me don't ask me how we did get in either. So at the time, me just vice the man them at the time. It was Harry Toddler, Nitty Kochi, and Dandemite, Terry Ganzi, and I think, me no lie, Ellie. Ellie did just start hang around them, I think, by this. Right?
Yeah.
And advise them. And just like, so me left with a bitter taste in my mouth from Bounty Killer still, you know, see, because me they respect the youth as an artist, because the lyrics the way man did a job.
Mm-hmm.
So me left with a salty taste. Anyway, the time Stonelove office is that Red Hills Road.
Yeah.
And me go up my office. I mean, it was a Tuesday night. I mean, never did a plan figure work neither. And the Tuesday night, and them said the sound I play a back to market.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, back to that mofo is gonna be there. That's Bounty Killer, you know.
Yeah.
And I said, him I got dead there.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, me a guidance.
Yeah.
And when me go down there, I carry the tune them when me vice with the rest of man them. And me Gito. I think if me not lie, I did Slaughter and G first around the song.
Mm-hmm.
Or Slaughter and Malcolm X one at the time. And me say, we're not playing no Bounty Killer tonight.
Okay.
Cause you could have look and see him over one corner over there, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Him and the whole line man them, Dynamite, and them in a one corner over there, sir. And me say, we're not playing no Bounty Killer. And me make the man them play the whole rest of the tune them when me cut the day, and the man then get them forward, then hear them song, and then Ray and a youth come to me and say, yo, oh, no play no Killer, you know, Ray, man in I dance, and me come to me and I talk. I mean, just kind of, me never bother answer, me just kind of ignore the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I see it. And then, like 2 weeks later, I still know about what if I want to kill her. but after that, me never, at two situations, me and him have to it still, you know, because me that keep on dance up until today, date. As much dance keep, ask Weepo or anybody, and me keep the biggest dance in a sentence.
Okay.
And place named Ocean Line in a Landover. Dance name History in the Making.
Yeah.
They charge $50 for go in.
Mm-hmm.
I quickest me ever see one dance ramming in my life. But not to get into the dance, but me set up Killer say me and Bounty Killer did upon it.
Mm-hmm.
Beanie Man upon it, Budget upon it. Right? I mean they talk to Jeremy and Budget upon it. And Spraga. Right? So life happened such a funny way. Night before the dance, Jeremy called me and said, come here and Budget did that bridge. Me and Budget did cool.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Me and Budget cool. And as a man where sometimes we had used to sit down and talk for hours. Even right now, if we go check Budget and sit down hours, I have much to say.
Yeah.
Right? So is a man, so Jeremy called me and Jeremy said to me, say, Bojo and Wayne stuck at Bermuda. So happened that Sanchez did they in a Bermuda with them too. And them stuck at Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
Spraga, so happened that Spraga they made a keep a crowning for Spraga. Down where him come from a Kirk the same night.
Mm-hmm.
Because Spraga say, Chico, never try forward. Me never remember say them I do that and Rory, but me I'll try forward me. We take a plane to come, or helicopter to come if needs be. So we tell him say, yo, don't worry about that, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Bounty Killer the night, the Thursday night I also lay a Bounty Killer look for me and said to me, say, call me and say, Chico. Yeah, I say, tomorrow you dance, huh? So I say, yeah, he said, Bounty say, you know, come in a dance a country, you know.
What? Wow.
Yo, I tell you, you know why. Me say, me think drop down here, so you know.
Listen, Spraga's gone. Wayne and Butcher's stuck in Bermuda.
Sanchez stuck too. And
Killer
then
say him now come.
Killer, Spraga have him thing. And the only man me not hear from a Beanie Man.
Mm-hmm.
So, we there dance in a party and but we go so no selector. Them time I had Stonelove and Metro did the dance.
Mm-hmm.
And when we check out, no selector no there. So the man them used to what we used to do, Winston, who is the engineer for Stonelove. Mm-hmm. Winston used to set it up, try to set it up for play where Stonelove end up to get the prime time how I dance.
Okay.
Right? So Winston disappear.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody disappear. Metro, one brother named then him used to engineer, string up his sound for Metro at the time. So then would have play, then play for about 2 hours and now see nobody and then say, yo, Stonelove, come here, you know. Because he know what we are doing, you know.
He knows it.
So the man turn off his sound, you know. I say, my dance with this help set up, you know.
Yeah.
I go about 7:30, 8 o'clock, brother. Me go and me take up an Admiral Tibet album. Mm-hmm. And me put on the turntable and me make it start play. And me pick out the song them and I pack them out, you know. Brother, one night time, it song I come to the last song on the A side now. I done. So me got to flip it over. You see by me turn around, we couldn't see in front of me, dance run. He dance around, brother.
Yeah.
So me just start play some tune and then I think me remember what Cancer did come or Malcolm X, whatever. Then come and me walk here. In the night, we did help with the bar and a stock bar and a transfer money and all and stuff there. And me here, Chico! What Chico there? Beanie Man.
God.
So I grow on the sound and I say, where you at? So we just want to make sure you say you know us every day. Anyway, Beanie Man go perform. Him and couple of man them where they did in a Shocking Vibes stable at the time. Perform. And Rory and the Roof man them. Like it, people they never miss the man them whenever they're there.
Yeah.
Right? Because nobody not complain, nothing at all. The dance go on, boom, boom. That's it. Anyway, the following Thursday night, I see Beanie Man at Australia. And I said to him, say, what me owe you? He said, give me a case of Guinness.
Just like that.
I take what my best virgin. I tell get a case of Guinness and drop a Beanie foot. And that was it for that. Cause when I time, because I used to hang out on a Shocking Vibes. Right? All of the when them pre-release called Shocking Vibes, they never did bother with the dub. If me did there in a studio at the time, they would have given me a dot or a iBias and me go run them off. But usually them come on white label.
Got you.
Right? And Patrick either carry them to me or send them with somebody to me. So me listen them and I would play them the tune. We play the tune them, especially on Thursday night or when we used to big them up. So me and them and they used to grounds a long time. Beanie Man, we used to hang out up. After we done play music at night time, we meet up. All our meet up at Kentucky across the road and play things and them stuff there. Yeah, man. So, but me no have no feelings in Bounty Killer about the runnings them when me and him have. It just the first time. Me did salty first time, especially like when him listening in front of my girl and so we respect them man because the man are a bad DJ.
Yeah.
And that's it.
No, crazy. Were you actually on Stonelove when Beanie and Bounty clashed?
Yeah, man.
At that anniversary?
Stonelove anniversary. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We did that, man. We did that, man. Yo, I something there. You know, I think a Bounty Killer they book for something. Yeah. Try to remember that good, but remember we did go and Paul there was an MC, I think I did Famous at the MC the night and either Famous or Baldwin. And Paul made them introduce all that way, we walk up on stage and everybody, all of the crew, Rockabessa, everybody. And that's it. So me all here, Malcolm X, I said, boy, Rockabessa did cassette man pan Stonelove. I never really cassette man. Rockabessa used to play drum machine pan Stonelove.
Yes.
Mr. Rory used to call him Mr. Bandsman.
Yes, it was Rockabessa.
Rockabessa that I used to play. And then the drum machine did stop work. Paul did buy one small keyboard. One way go. I don't remember what the brand. It was a Yamaha, but I don't remember what was the model. And in buy that, and we used to use that and the drum machine at the same time.
Okay.
And then Rockabessa got all pan tour to man. We got Canada, Yeah. Then the drum machine stopped work, and they just never used back a drum machine. So then Rockabessa start play with the keyboard and boom, boom, boom. And then later on, in about 94, I think, Paul changed it out to a bigger Yamaha. And him never did he did more technical for use.
Got you.
So him never did get into the bite. So by the time he started drift a little bit. But yeah, him used to record him cassette, yes, but him have him own customer then.
Got you.
You know, see it. The man them where used to sell the cassette them was Jack Sauer and Jerry and Fata out of Arcade. Yeah. You see that them man they used to do them thing there. Yeah, but yeah, man.
It was the Beanie and Bounty clash at anniversary.
So I remember when I think a Bounty Killer did figure up. and Beanie Man run on panicking. And that's how it started, brother. It was pandemonium in a Portmore Entertainment Center the night, brother.
Yeah.
Yo, me never see, me never witness nothing so, right? Outside of like a Ninja Man and Shabba's thing and them something there. But Ninja Man and Shabba, both of them clash there. Ninja Man, Shabba and Cat end prematurely.
Yeah.
But this was okay. Me have to give Killer props to him, man. Cause Beanie Man go up on the stage and yo, man, put it on in a brother. Man, go.
Yeah.
You see, that's one of the reasons why me go so and give Beanie Man a nod though over Monty in a sense. Not that Beanie and the bad DJ or whatever, because you know Bunty is a wicked recording artist, but Beanie Man could have performed from day one, jump one.
Yeah.
Could have known for work at stage. Because I remember as little youth, me see them man there, me go see him Risto Benji and next little youth. Remember that youth they didn't see the music at all.
Yeah.
In a one clashing as youth, you know. Yeah, man. So, man, I work in stage a long time, man, and that's why. And you know, maybe little bias in night, because me and him cooler than me and Beanie Man cooler and Bunty Killer too. So
yeah. So you would say that night there, Beanie Man edged out Killer that night there?
Ah boy, I don't know if we put that something there, because it did rough.
Yeah.
Really rough. And we are talking in a general sense as an entertainer wise and whatever. But yeah, I don't know. It might be a little bias and give Beanie Man a thing, but
all right.
You know,
fair enough.
Might be fair enough.
Fair enough.
But little bias.
All right. So all of this here now, you've had an amazing run on Stonelove. Amazing, crazy. When did the trouble start with you and Stonelove now?
Me and Stonelove always have trouble. I was never let go of a Stonelove, you know.
Okay.
This is what happened. All Stonelove there, right? Cause remember the first time, me and Malcolm X and Billy Slaughter got Canada first, but me and Malcolm X got Canada first. June 1994.
Chico and Malcolm X
got Montreal together. And Colin can dance, you know, man. X, he can dance.
Okay.
So them time they have the Matt the Dread dance and all that stuff they are going. And remember the night, man, we go play 2 dance. One in our club, and big club where them in up there. And then one in our park. I remember, Secret him did out them time there and then something there. And me and Malcolm X, and we did that. Well, when we have play Love put on the body, you know, me and him dip on and jumping all. Jump. And Malcolm X, and me say, Mark, me dip on him and say, Mark the Dread, shake your head, and him in front of the stage and it was nice. I think we and Classic Climax did play.
Yes, remember that song there too, yes.
Remember, I think on the Sunday we go around. Snow did have some family yard up there, and them cook food and them something that time. A brother named Super G.
Okay.
Super G from Montreal. Like him did have one son in Jamaica too.
Yeah.
And we play football. Me have all the picture of them, man. We can dig them up to, you know, man. We can't find them.
Yeah. Some
photo with me and Malcolm X where I play football in our backyard with Snow, DJ Snow, and Super G and some other man. I may fracture my foot.
Okay.
The day and me have to go to hospital and all that stuff. But me and him go. So it went to a point where Stonelove start as I said, the demand for Stonelove did a go on. So me and Cancer they America all the while. And Rory and whatever. So them did that sound Jamaica play the sound and I saw them get for them get them run.
Got you.
And Malcolm X left me a Stonelove, you know. Yeah. Malcolm X left me a Stonelove.
So he came after you and left before you.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that.
So 96, because Malcolm X left Stonelove either late 94, early 95, somewhere about there, if you not lie. You know, I'm an old man now, so we can't remember dates.
It's all good.
So anyway, we when 96, by the time this, of course, me married and me have and the wife have 2 kids. You know, both from different relationships. She have one, me have one. But she have look after both of them in the States and a vacation because me go come a Miami come play.
Yeah.
Play a Miami and Tampa. And me say me give Cancer record them for Canada and say, yo, me the woman a balling or so me go take a 2 week, you know. Me never tell Paul neither still. Right? And it was 2 weeks turned into a month. Cause she start ball, say boy, she start get comfortable now with me doing the things with the kids.
Yeah.
While she at work. You see it, so me drop the kids, wake up, get the kids them ready for go to school, drop them at school, blase, you know, different whatever. And she get comfortable, so then she start ball. When a time for me cut out, she start ball, say, yo, you know. Remember, every now and then when Paul used to see me about the place, he used to say, you're still there on vacation. A vacation, I come back.
So there wasn't really
There wasn't anything where Paul say, yo, a time for cutting now. Me left myself, you can't ask him.
So you basically left because of your relationship and that's what you wanted to solidify opposed to playing the song and stuff like that.
Exactly.
And this was 1996.
Yes.
So did you ever have a formal conversation with Paul say, okay, I know I'm gone for a month now. I'm going to not come back ever?
No, never. And I think he was salty about that for a minute too.
Yeah.
He was. I think Paul did do it. Because the right thing to do, I was an immature child.
Okay.
Because this I was. By this me I was 24.
You're still so young. You're still young. So young.
Yeah, so it was, and I think the same thing for Malcolm X too. Why him cut out and take a thing personal and cut out and never did come back when after Paul blaze up on him. But time just lose, and by the time we check it out, a year go by.
Okay, so then now you're in, I guess this is in Florida where you were located now.
No, well, at the time I was in New York, and I remember on a couple of occasions, they had dates booked, right? They had date booked, and I remember if a visa never come through, what Rory did there elsewhere, and so I had to go. Let's set up the music and me go play a song.
Okay, so it wasn't a hard leave. Like today I'm gone and that it was still.
Yeah, Paul did probably vex about, and because he not have no choice, he make me do it. But because he's a man when him get feelings, he get feelings, and it will take a long time for him clear up. But as me say, we still respect and me thank him. We thank him in front of him and behind him every day for the opportunity where he give me.
For sure.
And I see it. And So yeah, I mean, it was not a situation where suppose I leave the zone or whatever. As me say, but Paul fire me enough time already.
Yeah. Crazy. And with
Enough time.
this now, when you had left, were you approached or were you looking for another sound to play, or that
No.
wasn't even in your mind at that time?
No, I never wanted to. I think I went and used to hang out. Me have a brethren they live at Jersey at the time.
Mm-hmm.
His name was Clarence. You know, we call him Youngblood, and the next one Derek. So them used to be a part of the company who manages Stonelove overseas as well, with Barney and whatnot. So I used to hang with them once we go over there. So every now and then we got Jersey and one sounded over there named King Pisces.
Yes.
King Pisces. That Jersey brother named Terry, I can't remember, Guyanese guy who owned it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we play a couple dance with them.
Okay.
We play a couple dance with them, but outside of that, I wanted nothing to do with playing music for a minute. For a long minute.
Mm-hmm.
And until I was in Florida. Every now and then, you know, of course, we still got some Stonelove party and some Ray, but just being around the music was good enough for me.
Got you.
Right? Until a brethren that I knew, I met him from about when I was about 17, 18, somewhere about there, named Al. He was a dread, him own one sound named In Vibration.
Okay.
In Vibration started here and was doing good, and then got Jamaica, and then made a go on with a little thing to down there, but I don't remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And them kind of, I think he moved back, he came back here and whatever, his sound fall apart. But yeah, so me meet him, and then we used to hang out together and thing, and him said to me, say, boy, Chico, you ever notice that there's no radio station there? English-speaking Caribbean radio station, own radio station about the place. We got enough place. I mean, always there was either with up on the AM, or with up on a college station or something, or a man by time. So we decided to start a radio station.
Okay, and this is in New York or Florida?
Florida.
In Florida. Okay, and what was the station?
It was called Vibes 101.9. Mm-hmm. We did well here. I run the thing. I'm the one who run the station, and I run it like a professional thing. You know. Program, you log everything.
Mm-hmm.
We had to log everything, and it was doing well for a number of years. I used to do a program on it on Saturday. I started working every week, every day of the week, until I found a team, and put it. I would put the whole thing together.
Okay.
Yeah,
and it was on FM.
FM, yes.
And how long did that run for, or is it still running now?
7 years.
Mm-hmm.
7 years, and lock it down in 2005.
Yeah. Was it an official station or a pirate
No,
station?
it was a pirate station.
Mm-hmm.
But we run it like a legal station. We had a company that ran it, but then they have the big station, them down here where, mm-hmm. like at 105 at the Caribbean market here.
Yeah.
Right? They were not a Caribbean station, but they would they used to play like 15% Caribbean music. Mm-hmm. When we came about and start breakthrough, them start play 30%.
Okay.
There was a salesperson, the biggest salesperson at the time. I'm not gonna call any name, but she used to funnel ads my way too.
Yeah.
Right? And she said every meeting we keep on a name call. And see, so you know say you do something. So them log on, them complain that they can't complain disturbance because it wasn't disturbing their channel, but they complain loss of income.
Yeah, got you.
So it wasn't even the FCC that locked us down, it was FDLE.
What's what I don't understand?
Florida Law Enforcement. Then I have nothing to do with
entertainment or music or anything.
They had
Law.
they had nothing to do with the FCC or the radio. They not. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They had nothing to do with that. They the one lock us down. At the time, I was not a citizen, so they tried to chop up some song for my brethren to listen. I don't want this affect you, so we just play out on it, because we had filed into the FCC that we filed for a license and Ray and all that stuff that they sent for from the FCC and request an injunction so the file won't be open in court. Because it would be discriminate, it would be bad for devastating to them case. But because I was not a citizen at the time, the brethren said I could just play out it and you know, that's so that's how I started to get back into music. I was on the radio in Chicago, a legal radio station in Chicago too for a little bit.
Okay.
For a little while too.
So you were actually moving around doing your stuff. It wasn't really super interest in a lot of playing out and stuff.
Playing out, no.
Once you met the peak, you're on Stonelove. There's nothing bigger.
No. It's all right. This is where we are going to show you. So remember, I bring up a point. Say, for 1 month, I did leave Stonelove one time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Paul fired me that night there because of one brother, Dreadlocks. A brother named 90. He was Dennis Brown producer. Observer label.
Yes.
Observer label. So 90, we are playing some soul music one night. Now also later 90 come to me. Remember Freddie McGregor did the night dance and whatnot to and thing. I would big up, yell up Freddie them and Blaze. And the man 90 come to me and say, yo, and he give me some tune earlier. Right? And he must say, well, I'm to tune them. I say, well, I got through one little segment and now we touch the tune them in a few.
Yeah.
So, which is even the right, because, you know, the new tune them for a bus in a sneak preview unless we listen on our big song, you know. But, so him come to me and, what kind of Batman tune them in here play and Ray. So, you know, the man say, Freddie McGregor them in a place and a them tune I play and a Batman some. So me say, me not like you, no dread. Right? But now I forget to the mic open.
I see.
And it come out, but I guess it come out and sound like me say me not like no dread because that him go tell Paul. I don't know nobody know him go complain to Paul. Him go to Paul and tell Paul say me no like Rastaman and something, but me say me no like you in a dread. Right? I mean he never purposely want to do it over mic neither. But the mic did open and it come across. So one night Paul come and I go and I say, boy, you go in a dance I talk about, you know, like dreadlocks and whatever and you know, we are going like him sound a theme and Fiwi and Ray, and me and him catch up and him tell me if he love him sound. So that time they made it seriously think about if go away still.
Okay.
So me cut out for a month. I remember I think Bojo and tell Bojo self he go do it tune them as Scorpio. It was what more or what a controversy them tune there. Whatever. So he talk to Simo. That a guy where did that dynamics. So we call Simo and he said to Simo, say, if some Bojo come crossing we and he say yes. Right? So the night me just walk up in a house and just step over a box record box them and just grow on the sound. And Slaughter and Malcolm X look at me like, oh, wait, my boy, or whatever. I mean, I said, but that was the look. I mean, just walk around the sound and take a mic and start one. And the night we play What a Controversy in I dance.
Mm-hmm.
And it was pandemonium, brother. Everything went to everything. I remember me go out, Paul used to par with and Virgin named Winston at the time.
Mm-hmm.
A big man, him they run Paul for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul look on Winston and say, yo, look like the people that long for Chico, man. I remember the night Paul left and he said to me, say, man, if you come and go work tomorrow, yes, sir. So I said, which part me go? And he tell me. Mm-hmm. And me just go. That's it. So the same way I show you, say, is a man, mm-hmm. when him in him rare, when him upset,
yeah,
he will tell you anything in front of you and in front of anybody.
Yeah.
But and he not tell us say sorry that. But if you just breeze out and say, yo,
mm-hmm.
if you just breeze out and say, yo, forward back, you're good same way.
Yeah.
You go and you go play and you get your envelope at the end of the night, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know.
There's a lot of unwritten rules on Stonelove. Once I guess you get in, you have to learn very quickly.
Yeah.
These are the do's and these are the do nots. And we don't have a rule book. This is how it works.
Because, all right. Me know Rory used to take some little uptown gig more time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But in that can't tune, you know, you just go talk.
Okay.
And me do it too, because you'd have a club name. But you not take Stonelove tune them go play as Stonelove.
Mm-hmm.
You know you are Rory from Chico, you're Stonelove, you're Chico from Stonelove.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the power of that is still there.
Mm-hmm.
But you now go list the program and go on like say you're gonna make the man and promote you like say a Stonelove come play tonight or whatever. I mean say, you know, special guest Chico from Stonelove. So you have one club named 24K,
mm-hmm.
where bunch of time a man then call me. I mean just got you. By this time, you know, sometime me go in that, but me I go around the sound about 12 o'clock. Run Stonelove about 12 o'clock. So me go that they sitting there early and then collect one nice fat 10 grand and for the night. That time I hold up money that you know see.
Listen to me.
Yeah, man. And go. But we know so we can't this program and take power tune them and go play upon the sound. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And Rory, much as Rory been there for the longest and staple into that sound there, he would have never did that. And that was unwritten rule, you know, so you're not supposed to do that sitting there. You know, see that respect need for there.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And we just don't do certain things. So I just that. But as a youth, and immature, me broke enough liquor, do whole heap of liquor thing. Now we just do some things where they cool to weep out and him just say, yo, you suspended.
Yeah.
Fire,
don't come back.
Don't come back. But as me say, if me tell me that,
yeah,
and the next day me dey back at work, or if me decide say me I go breeze out for a couple of days or a week or whatever, and we come on and say, yo, come back at work, man, for go work. Yes, sir. And that you know see, power no fire nobody.
Okay.
Power no fire people back then.
Yeah,
but
so that this brings us to this here now. Okay. You've been speaking extremely highly about Father Poe. Extremely highly about Rory. There's a situation with them right now that's been going on for the past, I think they said like 10 years or something like that. Did you see any issue with them when you were there?
No. There was never an issue because I had a meeting with Paul. Mm-hmm. I scheduled a meeting with Paul. I think this was 1999 or something like that. And he would not do the meeting without Rory. So that's all, but everybody else, I think why this is so is everybody else left Stonelove. Left Stonelove and go do their own thing.
Yeah.
But Rory plays the songs, the Stonelove songs. Whether I have the right to do it or not, I don't know, because I don't know the arrangement when Paul and Rory have in that sense. But everybody else left. Cancer left. Cancer went and started Venus, right? I left. I just left and go about my business. It was not until like 2003 that when people start find me and invite me to different places, Bermuda and these places to play.
Okay.
And all them stuff there as Chico from Stonelove, But we left and Nico left. Richie Feelings left them Monday, and them go out and go do them own. But Rory is playing as Rory Stonelove and playing Stonelove songs. So I guess
what you mean.
I guess that might be the difference, because in the interview that Paul did, he said everybody else left every other song and go start them own thing and as Stonelove, but so why, So I guess sometime you will have some conflict of interest in a certain situation, because I think, and in that particular thing when Paul that interview, there was a dance in England where I guess Rory took a dance in England at the same night or something too, from my understanding. I don't know, but that was the situation. And as again, me don't know what kind of arrangement him and Paul did. Pre-arrangement him and Paul have. I went to Stonelove and see Paul and Rory, and I would never try to get between him and Rory, and I would never assume anything between the two of them. Him and Paul live good and live all them I live. Paul bad him up sometime. Him bad up Cancer. Him bad up me.
Yeah.
Right? From your knowledge, the only person me never really see Paul bad up was Billy Slaughter.
Okay.
But Paul bad up even G-Force too. Because Paul did fire G-Force too,
Yes.
Alright? Paul did fire G-Force too. And I think if me not lie, Malcolm makes them beg for him and I mean, cause I was doing a lot of international events at the time, so we never really did around for too much of that time while G-Force was not there. But in fight him, so Power everybody knock head. And him while when him Bex, him say what him have to say and very. But if you go back, but most men, their pride and ego won't let them go back and say, yo, fuck with Paul, say me, I gotta just go back and work. I go to Paul and say, yo, yeah, hear me? Listen.
Yeah.
Whatever the misunderstanding, Ray. As me say, for the most part, when Paul tell me say you're suspended or you're fired, me just go back and work. Or he call me and say go on back and work.
Yeah, because you know the program, you know what happens. Whether it's right or wrong, that's basically how he runs his organization. And once you're in the organization, you understand how it works over here.
He's who he is, man. He was always, but that song, them, I love that song. Remember, muscle. When one time, whatever we got, England go play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they play there until we go back in.
Yeah.
That's the music they play until we go back.
Yeah. You guys were the radio station. You guys were from Stonelove says yes. That's all we need to hear.
Yes. Every artist that try to make sure so them have songs that play upon Stonelove.
Mm-hmm.
We were like the Irie FM.
Yes. Good point you brought up. I always wondered this. When it came to dub plates, did most artists charge Stonelove for dubs back then, or they just brought it to them because they wanted them to play?
Well, that's what I tell you that for some I know of that some artists not charge you for filling the dub. Mm-hmm. Most of the time, a we power cut the dub them.
Yeah.
So you don't know the arrangement of that, because Paul take charge of doing that, and he was pretty good at it. It was sometime I wish that sometime he would have asked or input on doing certain songs, because certain songs, instead of you do it pan a little the rhythm where it come out pan, the rhythm where it come out pan is to put it on it work better and last longer upon a bigger rhythm, a foundation rhythm. You understand me? Sometime him did say, yo, wanna think? And ask with that question there. But Paul, for the most part, though, him I want a wickedest pan the dub cutting along with it. Wickedest me see do a Steely. He was great.
Yeah.
Steely was great at putting that stuff together. But Paul do most of that. So we would know the arrangement where Paul have, but enough time artists just do tune and just can't come give it.
That's what I kind of less figured, because it's like anything. Once you're most people gravitate towards you and want to make sure that they're either seen with you, heard on your sound, something to do with you, because you're the it right now. You're the it now. You're the
I mean, Stonelove was it for a while. From in the 80s, it was the sound.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember the first time me and the guy where me used to play the sound, when him surf. I sent Mary, we go listen to Stonelove. That time they never in on a rock. Stonelove never in on a rock. Them stuck up in our ears. So.
Crazy.
I mean, I watch Rory play. That time, everybody will come Rory mess with. Cause him used to say, when me got Stonelove, before and when me got Stonelove, Cancer he used to mess with.
Yeah.
And he said, call Cancer the ugliest selector alive. That's it. And
I've heard those cassettes. I've heard them.
And he said, I said, Cancer, Heineken time. You know, see it, and all these things. I remember listening to Stonelove. Then play on one farm in a St. Mary. In our fall cup. It's like when, you know, on the farms they have different fall coops.
Yep. Chicken
coops and as them kill the chicken. So this one particular coop did empty. Well, it was a big thing. And in the Stonelove play, but they had most I box them outside of the coop though. So most people was outside and then you have people inside. I may say you would have loved to play that song there, man.
Yeah. So said, so done.
And a couple months later, I find myself around Stonelove place. Yeah. So
crazy.
It was nice, man. But man, there's so much things to talk about where Stonelove is concerned, because the experience, Stonelove was like a university to me. Right? University to me. Remember one night, you know. It was my girlfriend at the time birthday, right? So it was my good friend's sister, and I'm a good friend's sister. I used to drive me around all the while. So, well, it was, I guess the Stonelove play a buff beer in Portland, and me there Me there, but the girl birthday, so we go around with there around our house and we drink some holy bar, about a case of the kid. Right?
Yeah.
So then we say, yo, we have to head out for the country, man. And my boy blaze and go country, you know. So by the time we reach down there, the light gone. The time Slaughter and Malcolm makes the pants Stonelove.
Yeah.
Light gone. So then the light come back. But because the light did cut off and me did under me liquor, me go in the back seat of the car and go sleep.
Yeah.
So me asleep in there. Here. The door, man, I knock on the door. So me I say, go on, listen, and a promoter come to me and said to me, say, yo, man pint and he said, look there, everybody there on the road.
Yeah.
Nobody now going to dance, right? So me say, me I come, man, give me a couple of minutes. So it's so happened that by the time him, you know, sometime when you wake up, you know, jump up right away. So especially when you're tired and so by the time he walk, we be drop back asleep. Once we drop back asleep, and then the man come back
Ready.
and knock on me, man. Knock on the door again. So we jump up again and I say, oh, come out of the car. And he said to me, say, man, please come in and dance. And I say, me I come, man. Me just drop asleep and never know, say, light, come back and blase. So me can remember, me take some money, $10 from my brethren and buy one bottle of water and wash my face. Wash my face and me goggle and me follow a promoter. Because him said to me, say, take care of you, man.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, Muscle, as me sit down and start talk to you. I don't know if them youth remember. But me walk in I dance. I hear some people that say, see one night, man there. See one night. Because me and Rory, man, them used to know about around the sound. Especially in a country area. And the man say, see Chico them, man, see Chico them, man. And the people then start pay come in I dance.
Crazy.
I remember the night me go around the sound and me say, yeah! And me say, all of the people them on the outside, it's time for you to come on the inside. Because we got done this now. And Slaughter start playing, man, and me start talk, man, and the dance ram. And we mash up Buff Bay. Man.
Stonelove. It's just there's so many. Once you're playing 7 nights a week for so many years, there's no end of stories, good, bad, or different.
Different. This story is all out. Like Super D.
Yes.
Super D. That time Super D used to play at the airport. Right? Super D used to play at the airport road or something. But them Super D did not go on good. Right? So I say, goes up and we play one place named Black Rock in Portland tonight. And me and Cancer, Paul did come in and talk, did help out through probably half of one round, and then he walk out. And then me and Super D, but Nuts did my brethren though. Nuts are still my brethren. In live Vancouver now. No, Vancouver. No, not Vancouver.
Washington.
No, not Washington. Wisconsin.
Yes. He was playing a song named One Blood or something like that.
One Blood, yeah. And him used to, I play One Blood and he used to string up our next song and I'm a virgin song up the name with. Oh, them boy, the name with Joe them song name.
Yeah.
Fireworks.
Got you.
And Nuts buckle up in I dance, you know, man. But Stonelove will have a bunch of ninja, man. But Super D did have more.
Okay.
More. So not say ninja for ninja. So I say I can't. Well, me don't know no sound in Ireland have more Frankie Paul and Stonelove.
Yeah.
And that I did me brethren that up until him die. Him sing at my wedding and all that thing up until him dead.
Okay. Yeah.
And we say, all right, me play a couple ninja for ninja, but he made have most I want them when me have. So I say, all right, me go ninja for Frankie Paul.
Yeah.
And him agree. And then we buckle up in that, you know. Buckle up in that, we go on, you know.
Yeah.
Till he said, me say, Nuts, if you play that tune, yeah, we turn off Stonelove and go in my yard. And Paul look at me like, what is this boy I gonna make me fire if I get it on. As he look where he give me now. But me say, Nuts, if you play that tune, yeah, you turn off Stonelove and go in my yard.
Mm-hmm.
And walk home. Let's up and drop a tune, you know, man. Not say I don't even know the artist. Or artist named Brushy One String.
Okay. I don't even know who that is.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you can probably try him do one tune named Chicken in the Corn.
Okay.
He might have one guitar with one string.
Yeah.
And if you ever hear that the man they use that and play it, it coming like a one word like instrument you have. Yeah, but Brushy One String, he said, Stonelove in the dance, and you can't get him out. Yo!
Nuts, boss.
Done.
Super D was a bad song.
Bad song. But he couldn't manage with the night. We got head to head, you know. Head on, you know. But he couldn't get rolled with the night. We got yeah, man.
Crazy. It just goes to show that how exciting playing sound was, especially back then, opposed to now. Now it's just okay, everything's cool. But back then it was so fresh, exciting. There was so much everything. Everybody had their own identity. That's what was happening back then.
Yeah.
Nobody sounded like Stonelove. Nobody sounded like Super D. Nobody sounded like Roadstar. Nobody sounded like Inner City. Nobody sounded like Metro Media. Everybody had their own identity back then.
Yeah, man. Metro, remember when Metro started switch over from thing, you know? DJ thing did start, so I did out.
Mm-hmm.
I danced though, and I was so I would end up bringing Weber.
Yes.
Yeah. Weber start, you know, cause we know Weber for a long time because Weber used to play Blackstone.
Okay.
Blackstone. Daddy Screw.
Yeah.
DJ Daddy Screw, you know, say he was a selector.
That's what I did hear. Like one time, I heard this like one time.
Yeah, him used to play Blackstone to him on Twitch, Super Twitch.
No, you know what? I'm lying to you. I did an interview with Twitch, and Twitch did tell me that yes, you're
Twitch,
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sometimes Twitch see me and say, Chico, Twitch I keep one party named 40 something, birthday party something for the longest, you know. But he said, but sometimes Chico make you forget to be used to play a song at the same time with you, you know, man. Yeah. You see, hold on almost. History. No, we don't talk so much, you know, but no, we are your vibe, right?
We're good.
Matterhorn.
Yeah.
Matterhorn. Him, people tend to forget things more time.
Mm-hmm.
Me now gonna tell us that Matterhorn ever disrespect me.
Okay.
Can't lie to you. But Matterhorn, but me don't know. I gonna ask him if he remember this. Matterhorn. When Matterhorn play a city, Matterhorn never did make no name a city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Him come make the name of Odyssey.
Yeah.
But I remember when him a play in a city, right? Cause when they not play Matterhorn, used to come a Stonelove and also Leon Ray. And me and him would rap every now and then. I remember one night, Danny and Dragon, who was a selector at the time, from for the longest time. There was one other guy, Richie.
Captain Richie, boss.
Captain Richie, and him Richie the left and come to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it was Dragon and Danny for the longest time. Them got foreign and then come back for a while.
Okay.
So Matterhorn did a play a song, right? So them come back now and start push him out. Me wouldn't know this unless Matterhorn say it to me.
Okay.
So him come to me and him I say, boy, Chico, yo, the man them push me from around the sun. I try to push me out from around the sun now. When them never there, I me did I run the thing and I go on and rain. And I say, you know what? Know yourself, man. Me say, me and you go link up because me go play a Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And me say, when me come back from Boston, me I talk. Because I tell me that I talk to Weepo to make him bring him past Stonelove.
Yeah.
Right? Me say, when we come back from Boston, me I talk. So happen that Weepo, when we go to New York, Barney say we are go England, me and cancer. So we got England for 1 month or tour with Freddie and Gregory Isaac.
Okay.
Right? So and when me come back and I check for Matterhorn, because me go city go look for him. Me say Matterhorn are foreign.
So you're telling me that Matterhorn
could have been almost, because Paul, me guarantee as a Paul, you're not going to say no.
Crazy. Life, boss.
Almost. Like because I talk, me say me talk to Paul, and when me go and I look for Matterhorn, they say Matterhorn gone.
Crazy. That I've never heard anyone say that before.
Yeah, man. For real, man. How are you time? When me always like that still, you know? As much as in ain't so face it. Ain't so face it, man. But it never diss me yet, though. It never never diss me. Anyway, anytime it not pass me and see me and say, yo, I'm Chico. Mm-hmm. But it never diss me. So me never say that. Yeah. But me Matterhorn never, I mean, sometimes he putting foot in my mouth around the place nowadays, but, you know, a good youth.
Crazy, epic conversation. Yeah. Before I get you out of here, we need to talk about your newest venture right now, your restaurant.
Yes, well.
Talk about it a bit.
Well, I am now restaurant owner, hoping to be a restaurateur.
You understand. You understand.
Restaurant owner / chef, because I am the full-time chef at my restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where's it located?
Reggae on the Grill is in North Lauderdale. Like it's the Fort Lauderdale area, but you know, everywhere in these places you have in America, major cities have sub-cities.
Got you.
Right? And incorporated cities, so we're in one of those incorporated, not Lauderdale area. Mm-hmm. As information wise, see the number behind it.
Right here, 754-220-8738. Reggae on the Grill.
Yeah, and we are located at 8032 West McNabb Road in North Lauderdale, and yeah, before the COVID thing, man, Sunday night lockdown in a place, man. Lockdown. You see, all power come by, we power come by there. Billy Starter come play there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We not stop carrying Big Selector, Richie Poole, all of them. You know, Glamour Wayne was wait up on deck to come through.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Rory now is. You know, Rory love a little cheese. Rory love cheese. Me and can't come to an agreement. Pretty soon, hopefully. He did tell me that he might make something happen, but because of the COVID thing, you know, but yeah, man, we have. I tell a big pan on Sunday night.
And how long have you had it now?
I have had the restaurant for 4 years and few months. July gone 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go restaurant? Because you're
No,
the entertainment music man. What made
yeah.
you decide?
Well, the cooking was a long time thing, you know. But I mean, my wife influenced the restaurant thing still, because she was like, ain't no way she alone supposed to be eating this good food. Exact word for word. If I was here,
Yeah.
and so she is the influence behind opening the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know, the Sunday night thing that we call it Vintage Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
We have been doing that for 2 years.
Okay.
At the Reggae Panda Grill.
Because you have enough space to really accommodate.
Yeah, a decent size space.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Chico.
Nice.
Crazy. Listen, you see,
We don't touch a whole heap of stuff yet, you know.
Give me before I let you go, give me a surprise. Something we didn't talk about that we should have talked about.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can remember. Not surprised. Right now.
Something either juggling night, you won't forget it was so good, or it was terrible.
Oh, okay.
Anything.
Terrible.
Mm-hmm.
We can't give a terrible laugh. We can't give a one memorable night for me. I won't say it was the most memorable,
mm-hmm.
but it is memorable because who was involved.
Got you.
Right? Next to Barry G, I'm done.
Yeah.
Barry Garden, I'm done. That a man there have a lot of influence on me and wanting to do music, get into music. And I think, in my mind, the best thing will ever happen to radio, Naira.
Yeah.
Second to him is Radigan,
mm-hmm.
David Radigan. So me and Cancer had a gig against David Radigan in England.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, Radigan, Mr. Radigan, wow, wicked up. I said, man, you know him still. And him be younger them time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Muscle, what we say, the place they on fire, you know. And brother, Cancer look for me, say, Cancer said, female is big man. I call me. Me not think Cancer ever call me Chico yet. I'll let him introduce me on the sound.
Yeah.
Cancer call me big man all the way. It's a big man. What we are gonna do here? Somebody say, got him, man. Don't worry yourself. No, got him, man. So we got some bam. I mean, walk around them time at England with the day, and I back there we eat some saltfish and dumpling.
Yeah.
And eat the saltfish and dumpling, and then when Radigan said 3 more to go, then Stonelove or whatever. We can't forget it. And I walk around the party and I pick up every flyers, me see.
Okay.
Right? Every flyers.
Mm-hmm.
And Radigan said, come in, Stonelove. Me didn't big up nobody, me not say. Don't remember and don't forget such and such. I may read everyone. I must have been like 25 flyers.
Yeah.
Read every one of them. Right? So by this, the people then cool down and start get antsy now.
Yeah.
So then when we done, me say, yeah! I said, me need to see the honor all patriotic Jamaican in our building right now. Right?
Mm-hmm.
People then put up them honor me drop the anthem. And then after anthem done, we drop the nitty-gritty good morning song, boy. Couldn't do nothing wrong again, man. Radigan come to me and said, Chico, that's the oldest trick in the book. Yeah,
They completely boil them down to zero.
Turn it down to 0 and just launch it again. The next I will tell you a joke, something when me say funny muscle.
Yeah.
Bodyguard, Stonelove, Radigan. And I think one sound with it in the same lawn or same area with Bodyguard or Mate Pen at the time.
Yeah.
I think them named Turbo Force or Turbotronic.
Turbocharge.
No, not Turbocharge. Turbocharge are Senton sound. I'm a boy them, man.
Yeah.
Sadi and Dully and I'm a boy them, man. I'm a friend them, man.
Yes.
I think I need a Turbotronic or something like that, a Stereophonic, one of them. Some kind of phonic, it did name.
Turbo Sonic?
Something like that. Them did come from out of in a Clarendon there.
Mm-hmm.
So they are playing now. And the time Links is just a come on.
Yes.
On the scene the sun. And Link bad up in face and I go on, you know. So of course Radigan say, from we come to the sound and I play too good. Bodyguard and I play too good.
Mm-hmm.
So me said to Johnny, say, you sure you know I play upon Stonelove? Because me said Johnny I'm a brethren. Mm-hmm. So he said, you know I play upon Stonelove. I even go play upon the next sound. Right? He said, because Roddy gonna play upon Stonelove. Johnny said no.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm gonna play again and thing I itch, but links I try jump out. So I'm go on and I'm this Radigan to one rare, you know. And Radigan come in and play. Radigan say, now I know Tony, I know Johnny, I know I know Rory, I know Chico. But who are you?
Yeah.
Right? And the man make a bad speech and then play the cockatoo where he always play Soundboy Go Home to Your Mama. Brother. Radigan put on a piece of eat. Now a Bodyguard time to start play. Mm-hmm. So now play good. So Rory said, Rory, when they might itch there and Rory said, then cut out for a little bit and Rory said, Johnny, you sure say you know want come pan the mic and say, come play pan Stone. Johnny said, if I want tweet on the sound I play, we are playing my sound tonight. Right? Yeah. And I swear to God muscle, the sound trip out to one tweet. No, trip.
And the thing with it, as you were speaking, I remember that dance. The song was Turbo Sonic.
Yes.
I had the cassette. That dance was like 95, 60 type of time.
Whatever time it was, but I remember it was me and Rory, Radigan. Yeah. Man.
Turbo Sonic was a song.
Man.
I pictured that in my mind because originally we used to sell cassette CDs, VHS and stuff like that. So that dance in particular, I remember in my mind 100%. Now do you say? And Bodyguard side did not sound good.
No, it didn't. No,
it was chipping on.
It sounded chip out too. All I hear was Craig. I'm like, I'm saying I must plan this thing.
What's the chances of that?
What are the chances of happening that way? But yeah.
This conversation has been epic, especially coming from somebody like you that people's been requested. And it's like, we haven't seen you around for like a long time. This is the first time I've ever heard you sat down and do anything like this.
No, I don't.
Radio and stuff like that.
I don't. Yeah. I am that. I remember when I got on the radio too, I started calling myself because I wanted to get away from the Chico from Stonelove thing. Mm-hmm. And I started calling myself Private Twilight on the radio. So somebody said, Chico, that's not gonna work. You have to, you have to use Chico, right? Even if you don't say nothing about Stonelove, you have to use Chico.
Yeah.
Right, and I started using Chico, and that's when people. Because as I say, I am not a guy who like limelight, and because of that, even people used to say me bossy, and I never, and it was the furthest thing from the truth. Cause me a youth, me a humble beginnings me come from, so there's no place for me for bossy, right? I was grown by a community of people. 'Cause this time I live with one of my auntie, this time I live with my father, this time I live with my mother, this time I live, but it always end up going back to me go live with my grandmother. 'Cause I love my grandmother and I used to love food and food that country, no food there.
Okay, so then that's how you ended up in St. Mary and your people them in Seaview.
Yeah, well, my grandmother, my people them officially from St. Mary. Yeah, you see it. So, I was born in Kingston. My parents actually live at Rumley and the barn. Right? So, then eventually my mother did kind of move back to St. Mary and, then she left,
Yeah.
the opportunity limited in them part, the more opportunity. So then she come at town, she come Rory. And I would say I was not like a saint, to put it. So me give me one trouble. Say, okay, go where your father. So I come from humble beginning. So me not have to, me can't boast upon nobody. I believe in giving youth people opportunities. Opportunity. Once I can afford to do so, I believe in that. That's why it kind of did throw me off guard when Malcolm X said made a frowns for him, because me I come from nowhere.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you see what next man I come from nowhere or wherever I come from. If you come get an opportunity to do whatever to himself.
Well, you see, as you said, you could understand, now that you're more mature and older, you could understand why somebody would think that.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you actually said what you said and cleared that up. And even you reached out to make a phone call, said, no, man, it was nothing like that.
But him not answer me. Me don't know if him thinks I did take other things offensive, because I know one or two things him say were never accurate. But me no want to get into that, because me no come to really bash anybody or anything. It's just cause me look on them man there. For me, all I man them did a Stonelove while I'm around, a Stonelove forever.
For sure. I agree.
Right? Stonelove forever.
Well, okay. I got a good one for you. This is how we're gonna leave here now. If you were there, this is totally gonna work. Talking about X. X was there, he came after you and left before you. When he got to Travelers, do you remember the night that Stonelove and Travelers first played with Malcolm X on it?
No, I was not there. I was away. So I think that was a G-Force and Billy Slaughter thing. Yeah. I was not there, to be frank.
Good one.
No, I heard the party. I never get to listen to the cassette, but me hear about it and years of Travelers gone wicked. You know, see it. So I mean, I can't confirm or deny that how it was go. Everything me get a ear say. I mean, I minimize nobody thing when for me, everybody came to Stonelove, contributed in their own way.
1,000.
Right. You know, see it. But me think Billy Slaughter did have it in him for be famous so much that he found 95, 96 on him, just find one different gear and start do something. And I rating see him.
Yeah.
That's it. But the man there, when them come as Stonelove, he might do anything to be famous. Yeah. Anything.
You're on the big heavy sound here. I must bust. I'm not here to
just be a part.
No.
Same thing I name for be a part of whatever and follow the status quo. You know, it just I have to be big.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin now. Me and him never as close when he did by the sound, but I'm a virgin now.
Yeah.
So,
everybody grew up now. Everybody did their thing.
In the time I come through him and say, before this COVID thing, but when the COVID thing just come in, like Slaughter was supposed to play for me on the 1st of April.
Okay.
Right?
So did everything shut down like 2 weeks right before that?
Exactly. And I see, cause for once him I go come through and him I say, yo, I will make them book it something, so me left out of Miami
Yeah.
or Florida. And you set up a thing and we go and Pauna beat him up. Me I like the only person when he come play for and I'll play special and then Pauna say nothing.
Yeah.
And I see, cause Paul still look upon it as we a family, see him see deal.
Because there wasn't no bad vibes while you left. You just
No. While he did pissed at me for how I left because we had dates that me and Cancer was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Right? There were dates there that me and him was supposed to do. And as me said, me never did say, Paul, listen, me need 2 week, or nothing like that, which in retrospect, out of respect for the job and for him, I should have said, listen, I'm going to take a couple of weeks off. And when I realized that me now going to return, I should have get through a call and say, yo, it look like me I'm cutting now. But I never did that.
You're older, you're wiser, you get it now. Plus, you're a business owner now, so you 100% get it now.
Exactly. But just want to say, the Monday, Weepo, Rory, Cancer, respect, maximum amount of respect. Weepo for the opportunity and the way how him angle is the sound system, right? We deal with Stonelove, angle Stonelove, and Rory more so because Rory is not going to tell you, say, this is the way how you do this and you need to do that. But indirectly, if you have sense, you learn from Rory because him involve you in it.
Okay, he doesn't shun you and try to leave.
No, him involve you in it. You understand me? Like, me can't speak for myself.
Yeah.
Because as me say, Rory never want to go nowhere with nobody else. The only person who Rory tour with was me and Weepo. And me not go even say, me don't know if it was his choice or not. So, him for that, and Cancer.
Yeah.
To teach me all that he have taught me. Right? Because as me say, enough of the old tune them, while you hear them did a play, remember said them born 71.
Yeah.
And a bunch of tune was before me. Long before me. Right? So me would know them there in depth if I never Cancer. Right?
Yeah.
So respect to him for that. And Cancer doing stuck in highways, guys. It's that all ass stuck in highways. Is it? Yo, he's stuck in highways, but him at the house DJ at my place. For Sunday night thing.
That's proper. You know what's even crazy now that you think about it? When you guys were playing in your prime, you and Cancer Stonelove, you guys must have had 20 years apart, at least 20 years age difference between
you. Cancer is way older than I am, brother.
And how did you guys, I guess you played your role, he played his role, and that's what made it work.
I understand that. I went there and I saw this one. Because Cancer used to play it before Cancer go a Stonelove here is Cancer the day now. Cancer is a big selector upon here, isn't it? So I went there and I saw a structure. It not like the pen paper said this is the structure. But you go and you see Rory play, Cancer play early. Right? Sometime a weep out. Cancer play early. Come in. Rory come in and do the juggling. Boom. Right?
Mhm.
Then when Rory no did it, automatically we defer the playing to Cancer, right?
Yeah.
And it just saw it run. Me go and selecting the music and Cancer play, and then me talk, and it worked. It worked for us. You know, see it. It worked for us for however long it worked for.
Mhm.
You know, you understand me? And
Crazy.
yeah, man.
Legendary stuff created
Yeah, man.
over through the years. Chico, this conversation has been freaking crazy. I had no idea this was going to be the direction that this was going to take, because I didn't understand how deep you were in it. I didn't realize that you were the first of the younger generation to actually come into Stonelove and hold it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? This conversation's crazy. This is like 3.5 hours of straight fire.
That's how long it's been. Feel like a half an hour. I guess we over the years I have not done any interview about Stonelove.
Yeah.
I have a lot to say, I guess. So,
This is a world exclusive that the world is when this drops. Listen, I got other stuff in store that I'm going to be putting out right before this. That's going to really set it up.
mm-hmm.
And once it drops, believe you me, you know what? Leave some contact info. Are you on Instagram, any Facebook, any social? Leave some info.
What is it? Chico, I think Facebook. I'm on Instagram too.
Mhm.
I think Facebook is Chico Stonelove Original.
Okay.
Samuels. It's a long one. I need to edit that down.
All right. It's all right.
And then of course, the Instagram I think is what? UNT Chico.
Got you. Yeah.
On Instagram.
Gonna check it out.
I don't do Instagram a lot. But as we say, I'm a Facebook guy right now.
Yeah. But you see right now, especially with what's going on right now, you need to make sure you're on all platforms, especially Facebook, Instagram, and you have your business and stuff to keep everything going.
Listen, there is business at the social media platform for the business out there.
Mm-hmm.
My wife cursed me every day because he's like, you have this. People know you and you keep away from people and you don't do things. I did a live on the food the other day.
Okay.
And in space of half an hour, it was 1,000 and change people on the live. So, say, you see what I'm telling you? You see what I'm telling you? You know,
social media right now, I understand that pre-March 13th, 14th, or whenever we've been locked down, then you could get away with certain things. You see, after that date, you have to be. Yeah. There's no questions about it.
Because I don't want to promote myself, so I don't. I'm not that guy.
You have a business now. Don't worry about Chico.
The business. I think, I like. You never see me do a selfie. To me, it's.
Yeah. I get
too
you.
Whatever.
That would have meant a lot of. You probably would have been seen as a narcissist if this was like in the 90s. But right now, boss, you have 7-year-olds doing selfies and 20-year-olds doing selfies. So that's nothing. That way of thinking is completely
it's just me, brother. It's just how I am, and I have to. It take me a while to. Like some people come to the restaurant sometimes and like, this guy is so mean. I've never said anything mean to them or anything, but. Because
it's just okay. So then you see, it's a real misconception of
exactly
what people think Chico is. But this right here, we started laughing from we hit record to 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Because of the vibe, you know what I mean? Man, Chico's a nice guy.
Sometimes people the person that is conducting the interview have a lot to do with where situations go and,
sure.
and all that. And you're very good at what you do.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Respect.
And it means a lot, especially coming from somebody like you that's been across the world. Even though you don't really, this is your first time really sitting down and doing this, you've been on a zillion radio stations. You had your radio stations when you come into town with Stonelove. So you know the other person on the other side of the desk, they really control the situation.
That's the funny thing, though. I was always comfortable behind a radio station microphone, because when I was a promoter's best friend.
Yeah.
Like people like me and Rory go on, the promoter say, yo, we have a radio something I go on, and Rory say, yo, go on. But I was always willing to go, and I always wanted to do radio again because of Barry G. That's a god for radio for me. Yeah. In my opinion, Barry G revolutionized radio.
100%. Remember, it leaked from radio into dance because that's probably where Rory got the idea of sounding like this and then perfected it in his style and brought it into the dance itself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big up. And thank you so very much for this. We've learned so much. We've seen so much. And you were so honest and open. It's crazy. This is crazy.
Respect, man. And thanks for making the link and then something there. Before we go to, me also want to say, big up, respect, big up to Bojo Banton. A long time I didn't see Bojo. The last time me and Bojo have a reasoning, it was at a stage show in South Florida, in the Fort Lauderdale. I mean, reason probably for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
And after which him getting problems, but big up to Bojo and big up. I say, I come check you one of them there. Yes, if you listen.
You see this studio I'm in right here, I can't wait to have you sitting across it. You understand? Because we still have so much more.
We have a canteen in Canada, So I come there from time to time, and my bridging up Steve Knight. I'm sure you know Steve Knight.
Yeah.
Steve Knight, I'm a key part of that too. So. Yeah.
You're talking singer Steve Knight. They used to
Steve Knight, yes. Dark Steve Knight, Chico boss Steve Knight.
Yeah, I remember Steve Knight was around. You'd see Steve Knight like in 91, 2, probably 3.
Yeah, he went away too. Yeah, man.
I remember those times. Chico, big up yourself. Let me give you an outro and get you out of here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
Right.
Bam. This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinedmusichut.com.